goes through. Oh, anyway,
Look at that sick cloud.
this
Hi.
cloud is shit. It's the most cloud.
It's so sick. It's Monday. I'm ill prepared. Who would have thought? I've been busy. Too busy.
Yeah,
Yeah. Timba's home.
that's good.
Yeah, I had to do all the work. Grabbing everything. It's been a hell of a weekend. But we got something important. Plantation rum. It's there.
Straight from the plantation.
I don't know. No. It's straight from the farm. A very large farm. Very large farm.
Just a big farm.
In the West Indies of Barbados. Yes, completely done with high-paid workers and no exploitative features whatsoever, actually. Of course.
If you say, I mean, I'll believe you.
Yeah, I have no proof of this. I have no reason to suspect this, but that is how it is. That's just how it's going to be. But man, is it good. It is the best. Legit. No, but I was busy. I did my new computer thing. I did my 3D printer thing. And all those took longer than it should have. And then dogs are annoying. Dogs very annoying. Dogs super annoying. My dogs are annoying. Who would have thunk? Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, I don't remember what happened Friday, so that's as far as I got. Like, I literally don't remember Friday. Does it say karaoke party? Oh, I never changed the title.
I see Mick Patrick Days on the stream.
What?
Drink Patrick Days.
I never clicked save.
Welcome to the karaoke party.
Yeah. Well, I better quickly fix that. I did actually.
Mbop.
Are you gonna do Mbop?
I'm gonna do Mbop.
Let's just do this. Here. We're gonna cheat. You know how we're gonna cheat?
You're gonna stop the stream and restart it with a different title?
Yeah, pretty much right away. Check out that cheats. And you know the beauty of it. I don't want to do that, so I'm not gonna.
No, it's too much of a pain in the ass.
It's a lot of pain in my ass.
Just change it on the VOD. But, you know, whatever.
Yeah, well, that's fine. That's why I'm not doing it, because then I have to combine two VODs, and we don't get this cool long intro, which I cut out on the VODs. But then Then we don't get that beginning of the bitchiness. So there we go. I'm not like anyone fucking looks at alerts. Everyone turns them off.
Oh, this is gonna be an adventure.
Yeah, it usually is. But yeah, AIDS. Long intro again. I hope not.
Just to let everyone else know where I'm at. I'm stuck in wine country. I'm only drinking mimosas today. They come in cans. That's how you know they're good. They come in cans.
Mimosas are just the wuss version of a screwdriver.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because you're just doing sparkling wine and orange juice.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I hate them. I've drank a lot of them.
If you're fancy, champagne and orange juice, which I don't think is a mimosa.
Well, champagne is sparkling wine.
Juice? No, it's a circle, it's an oval thing.
What? No, it's the same thing. Just has to be from Champagne, France.
Champagne.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only difference.
But like, what do you call it? What is juice called in French?
Jus. That's not French.
That's Japanese.
Yeah, damn it. Just a Fonch.
What is juice in French?
But then again, champagne is like bourbon. They're both whiskeys.
It's juice.
Just
it's juice.
Location. Is it juice?
It's G-U-S juice.
French word for juice. Just
like you know au jus? You know like au jus? Meat juice? Cow juice?
It's like it like rolls. It rolls. You got to roll the J.
It's juice.
Yeah, juice. Ask Lucy. Have her type it out. She knows French.
Au jus. I didn't realize that the jus meant juice.
La juice. What's going on, Deeps? I don't. I'm done with French. I don't like the language of French.
What's wrong with French? What do you got against the great country of France?
Oh, I have nothing against it. I just don't like the language. I don't like how it sounds. Same with German.
You don't like standardized measurement either, I'm assuming.
What did you? Who's standard?
The meter and also the imperial foot
Yeah, but you can't even take credit for that shit either
and the
uh,
kilogram.
because of they do kilometers in and meters in the Britain, but they still judge things by miles per hour.
It's just wild to me that in France, in a vault, there is the meter.
Yeah, but also in France,
Like
the
the
retiring age is a lot
original
higher again.
the original meter. Like the
So,
meter through all other meters are compared.
so
Isn't that
sometimes it
weird?
gets smaller, sometimes it gets shorter.
No, it's always the same size.
No, no, no. Water and
That's why
shrinkage.
there's only one of it.
No, sometimes there's shrinkage.
Nah,
There's sometimes
never
shrinkage.
gets smaller.
What other language sucks?
Gets longer sometimes.
Farsi, I believe, sucks. Oh, it's Nowruz, by the way. Happy Nowruz.
Mickey Mouse told me that.
Good. Farsi, I
Smells
hate.
terrible.
I hate Farsi. And I can say that more so because I hear it all the time. I just think it's just so not fun of a language. What's a
This
fun
is classic
language?
mimosa, by the way. So it is actually orange juice in there.
Eh.
It tastes strange.
What I think Swedish. I don't want to admit it, but I think Swedish is a fun language.
Because it's got a lot of Bjork.
Yeah,
Like real
but
hard
when you hear it, it's
consonant
just like
sounds.
you're just smiling. You're like, ah,
Option organ.
yeah, yeah,
kinda
like that
thing.
shit. Yeah, and it's like, all right, cool. I can get behind this. Though it sounds a lot like Finnish, to a degree. To a degree.
Mm,
Yeah.
I
Trying to think
can't
of
finish
uh
without looking into a mirror.
I unfortunately can very quickly.
Mm.
Let's go with I don't know. I'm trying to think of terrible languages. Russian, I don't like. Just terrible language. Just terrible sounding. That's about it, I think. I was gonna go with kind of like an Eastern vibe too, but I mean, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Why are you smirking?
So I was remembering the scene from American Psycho where he's looking into a mirror, pointing to himself, having sex.
Well, he's flexing.
That too.
He's all. I mean,
He
why are you
points at
mentioning?
himself. That is
Uh,
how you know it's powerful.
I mean, I thought the flex and how ripped he was pretty good. I don't know. What language do you hate the most?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I only have the perspective of the languages I've been subjected to learning.
No, not learning. Like you hear it and you're like, I don't like it.
No, I'm indifferent. Esperanto, I guess. That I don't like conlang nonsense.
What?
Conlang.
Okay.
They're languages that are not conventional, like Esperanto. It's made up.
Aren't all languages made up?
Well, it's recently made up, I guess.
Alright. Bonjour.
It was
salut,
intended to
comment.
be
Let's
like
go.
the common, but like no, nobody's learning Esperanto.
Kanva, Jama, Poskaj. Klingon, shut your whore mouth, the video. I already talked about how I don't like French. It's not my
Constructed
favorite.
language. That's what it means. I knew. I knew.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm still standing by my German and Farsi. I'm not a big fan. Always yelling, always screaming. I don't know, and I can say that because I'm a jerk. I'm negating the fact that it's Happy Nowruz, which is
Happy
the Persian New
Nowruz.
Year for everybody, where you're supposed to give your kids money, and I'm sure you're supposed to eat fish and a white fish, I think, and have a goldfish into a jar that dies probably the next day because it's living in a fucking jar. And then you're supposed to do some other fucking things that I can't quite. I think there's a candlestick in there somewhere, and I think there's a crowbar. I think it's in the library. But I think that's the Nowruz tradition. Clearly, I'm practicing.
Obviously.
I've done it in so long ago, or so soon, like today. Mickey Mouse did something about it. So he's pretty cool cat. Mouse. I almost called him a cat. I didn't read the article though. So let's pop it up. Mickey Mouse. Get the fuck out of here. Continue with ad support here. My Noruses. Let's get a nice picture of this. Have never looked this nice. We got the goldfish hidden behind a vase, not in the goldfish jar. You got the money. I don't know why there's eggs. I don't remember eggs being there, but all right. Is this?
Hey, Mickey Mouse wouldn't fuck this up.
I mean, there's grass. Is that supposed to be grass? Or are you like serving like gourmet
You're the one who's
sabzi?
supposed to be telling me. I don't know this shit.
I don't recall grass being served, but maybe we were doing it wrong. Let's see here.
De Sole.
Wait, it's a video? No way, it's a fucking video. All right. Do you think Disney might sue me for this?
Not if it's educational.
Oh, perfect.
Is it educational? Am I learning
Yeah,
something?
I think so. Yeah. I'm just gonna talk very over. Oh, you guys can't hear it. Thank God. Let me fix that quickly. Let me just do a little fixie poo. Let me do just a quick fixie poo on this. I already hate this. Just so you know. Let's just do an audio check.
You're gonna share that their video with me so that I can enjoy it as well.
Yeah, I forgot audio and stuff.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Oh boy!
What outfit is that?
I'm so excited to share with you a very special.
He almost has
holiday
Mario
celebration.
shoes on.
Nowruz.
He's always
It's
had Mario
the
shoes.
Persian New Year.
Hey,
Nowruz
that's
means
me.
New day. It's
Finally, your
celebrated
day in the sun.
13
I know.
days. To help
13
us get ready
days?
for Nowruz,
That's so many.
This is my paper fire.
What?
Because real fire can be dangerous.
What?
I
What?
like to
No!
jump over the paper
You
fire
fucking
to say
coward.
Goodbye to the cold winter
The-
and hello
the-
to the warm,
cold-
healthy spring.
No, what?
Wanna
You
jump
know how
over
to
a
fake
paper
fire make you feel warm?
That's right, you do jump over the fire.
Spring
I did forget, you are
tacular.
supposed to jump over
Jump
fire.
on three.
Who doesn't?
Goodbye, winter.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3.
I think the real
Spring.
fire is
The
really
lack of-
important,
I
though.
can't wait
Yeah,
to
the
share
lack
a
of
few my
danger made it
favorite
stupid.
Nowruz celebrations.
These tails. All right, let's hear about this grass.
All right, here we go.
Stay
Here's the
on
grass.
Nowruz. This is my half scene.
I still don't ever
Each
remember
item has
eggs.
A special positive meaning, like
Well-
Soggy, which represents nature.
Uh-huh.
Samsay.
Goldfish and bowl
Yep,
represents
goldfish and
movement
bull.
and life.
Yep, I knew about that.
Goofy even let me borrow his pet goldfish, Goldie.
But he's out of the thing.
Oh, Goldie's missing.
What the
Uh-oh.
fuck?
Help me
Not
find out.
Goldie.
The gold.
Not
Why is the
here.
fish willingly out of the
Hmm.
like? The fish is drowning right now.
Oh,
'Cause he's a
over
dick.
there.
The fish fucking
Oh, the
sucks.
fish always dies in Nowruz. It's
So
just
much to celebrate.
Nowruz tradition.
It's the tradition. Is you leave him in the bowl and
He
forget him.
ignored the eggs. I wanted to know about the
Well,
eggs.
he was talking about how each one was supposed to represent something important to you, and apparently Easter is very important to Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
The last day of Nowruz. Nature's Day.
We jumped from
On
day
this
1
day, I
to
like
day
spend time
13.
outside with
Well, I
friends
think
and
he talked about
family.
2 a little.
Oh,
That was the fish, right?
Music. Wanna
usually
dance
do that day
together?
1 still.
Oh,
Hooray!
well, what do I know?
Let's dance.
I'm out here with my Yule
This-
logs.
Thanks for spending time with me.
Great.
Was that the
Till
full?
next
Was that
time,
traditional
everybody.
dance?
Nowruz Mubarak. Happy New Year.
Wait, this is a fucking vlog?
Oh boy.
I
you're
guess.
here.
It's not shot in
I'm so
portrait. I don't
excited to share
respect
with
it.
you a
I'm
special
very
That's what kids do now.
I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't think I learned anything about a thing that I've celebrated many a time. And I'm still unsure about the egg. I just want to know why the egg was there. Why is there? I'm just gonna Google it. Someone must be.
Why is there
People
egg?
have to be mad about this. Like, there's gotta be someone. Mickey Mouse Nowruz. There's gonna be someone upset.
Well, there's always
nope,
somebody
they're
upset.
thrilled by the representation. You Persians, my people, you should be upset. This is your moment. No, they're happy.
Finally, you can be angry about a thing. God
Yeah,
damn it.
god damn. Why can't you be angry? I just want to know about the egg. Nowruz. I'm just gonna type in egg. And then I got chocolate eggs. This is just a bust. But I'm really upset. Why can't they be angry? Like, they should be angry. Because you can. Like, for no other reason than you can. But no, everyone's actually happy about it. That's a shame. This is sad. I'm a sad guy now.
Yeah, you're
Just what-
sad because no one else is mad. You're angry, no one else is mad.
Yeah, I'm kind of, because I was kind of counting on people being angry and then ripping it apart, like ripping the video like super apart, and I
think-
could figure out what that egg's about.
They burned all their anger out already on the Harry Potter stuff. There's
No,
like,
they didn't. They didn't burn
They
their.
need to re-energize.
They didn't burn nothing. They used paper fucking fire because fire is dangerous. And
Well,
then
yeah,
they
we
jumped
learned
over it. Yeah, so stupid. He even says it in Persian. Incredible, great, yeah, fantastic. Well, it's no ruse. Give your kids money or don't. Like, who cares? I'm sad now. I'm just sad about it. But it is what it is. So, cheers to that. Did you learn? Are you going to celebrate Nowruz next year?
Me?
Yeah.
No way in hell.
Oh, what
Sorry,
the
Tool.
fuck?
It's not my holiday.
It's everyone's holiday.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just the first fucking day of spring, man. I think Ramadan's soon, right? Isn't Ramadan soon? I'm pretty sure it's like Friday or something, right? Or was it already happening? Oh, shit. No, it happens this Thursday. Sick. So remember.
Okay, good. You haven't missed it.
I haven't missed. I was a good boy. So remember, during Ramadan, at least I don't know if this happens where you are, but where I'm at, during Ramadan, because they're not allowed to eat until sundown, right?
Right.
So during that time, like right when sundown's happening, the roads become absolute shit because everyone's driving out to food around me. Well, I live next to a center, so it just becomes hell. But yeah, I know when Ramadan's happening because traffic. What the hell is this? Why are you looking all distrustworthy? What's going on with you?
Me?
Yeah, you're like looking like ugh.
Oh, it's because I'm looking at my dumb chat thing that I use to overlay chat over the screen so I don't miss chat.
And
Is a little broken right now, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening with it?
it's almost like
But I
the thing
wasn't
I had.
saying anything. I was just apparently looking distrustworthy.
Yeah, you're like disgusted, like you're looking up like a goatsy with Mario.
But all I did was try to tell it to disappear off the screen after 30 seconds like it used to, and it doesn't. It's just sitting there forever.
Reinstall your thing. The half sin table may also include mirror candles, painted eggs, what painted eggs? I've never done painted eggs.
Traditional.
I knew about the mirror. I knew about the candles, the bowl of water. Yes, I knew about that. And confections. Yes, they also have that fucking. You're supposed to snort that shit too. Whatever. It's whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it's called. But the painted eggs, I don't remember painted eggs. I mean, then again, my dad is a weird fucker and probably just was too lazy to paint them or buy them. So you're supposed to like eat these eggs after? Like, is it this essentially just Easter?
Yeah, they turned it into Easter now.
Is it? Well, Easter would have stole it.
We're all homogenizing.
Nowruz painted eggs like Easter. Let me be very fucked up in that. Yeah, apparently it's painted eggs was out. Man, they never painted. My dad's a lazy fucker, man. Never had it.
Did you just put, what did you put instead of eggs? Because isn't the number of bowls like set?
Nah. I'm trying to remember the last time we actually did it. So you always have this rice feast and fish, and you have to have the fucking dry rice. It's like this lima bean bullshit dill rice.
So you had to
and
eat bullshit food?
Oh no, it's apparently really good, but I just find dill rice to be super dry.
I thought you had more in common with my people.
No,
Trick each other into eating lefse.
It's somewhat decent.
Lutefisk, sorry, that's the bad one. Lefse's good.
So it's there's the mirror, there's the candle, there's that fish and the bowl of water. Then there is the shit you shove up your nose.
What?
It's some fucking herb that you're supposed to just huff. I don't fucking know. And then it's like a mixture
what did
of
it do
bullshit.
to you?
Nothing.
What? You're gonna put something up your nose for no benefit?
No, it's like it smells like a mint or something like flowery for some bullshit.
Huh.
I don't fucking know. I did it once because I was a child. Then
Ramadan deals.
I never remembered a painted egg. Maybe they didn't put it there. Maybe you just put something else there. Maybe you put gold watches for all I fucking know. I cannot remember a painted egg. I got some Ramadan deals at a local Indian shop. Dude, Ramadan. I should go to a local Indian joint or a Middle Eastern. Well, do Indians do they do Ramadan? I know Middle Easterns do. I should do a Ramadan thing. I should go get some. It's usually a great deal. Usually any Middle Eastern restaurant during Ramadan has a buffet after hours, but good fucking luck getting in. It's packed. It's everywhere. It's fucking packed. But now I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna be honest.
India is one of the major countries that celebrate Ramadan.
They do? I didn't know that. Why?
Yeah. Probably because of the proximity to the United Arab Emirate.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's its own little thing. Man, I should make. Should I make some Indian food this week? Should I make some good old butter chicken?
Indian food at any time. It's always good.
It is always good. I'll just make a giant vat of butter chicken or masala.
Curry for days.
How do you make chicken 65? Because that is a recipe that I will come over.
What?
Chicken 65?
I don't even know what chicken 65 is.
Oh, dude, it's my favorite Indian dish. It's South Indian, I believe. It's very specific.
Tool, I hate to tell you, Deep Video is telling you about Persian culture.
Has a tradition of egg decoration which takes place. No, I read it. I read it after Googling it. I'm saying my dad never did it. Ever. Because it wasn't there. I had to look that up now.
Thanks,
I was like, that's not there. Yeah, he never did it. He never ever did it. He was I mean, I'm not surprised because he's lazy as fuck.
Disturbed that there's an egg decoration wiki.
Is that the cultural tradition from which the Christians practice in Eastern ultimately originates? I figured that. I figured it was a way of just stealing it because of
what hasn't Christianity stolen?
Yeah. And Iranians are too proud to steal like those cultures because they don't want to admit something's better. So they're stuck in their old ways. I should know because I hear about it all the fucking time. Why is that why you hate eggs? Well, maybe if I was exposed to them earlier. Actually, no. I don't like eggs. Maybe it originates because my mom always overboiled them.
That doesn't help.
It doesn't help, right? The smell, you know? I just don't like eggs. I'm like, Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, if an egg's on something, I'm not going to be like, this is gross. Yeah. I just never choose to eat it because I don't like it that much.
He doesn't select the egg.
I guess I'm definitely eating chicken 65 because it's a lot easier to make than I thought, and it's so good.
All right, how many spices and herbs are in chicken 65?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This was a joke. I assume there's 65.
There isn't. No, it's chicken 65
What?
was because when it was created. There's a lot of stories of why, but the most common story is there's a restaurant or like a military or some place, and it was the 65th chicken item on the menu, and that's why it was chicken 65. There's a couple variations.
Today is telling me a bunch of things about this.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories about it. My friend from South India said
apparently
that he thinks it's the 65 one's the more reasonable one.
It's the year that the recipe was made in the Buhari Hotel.
Yeah, see, there's another story, but no one knows.
Yeah.
There's also two variants. There's the dry version, which is like a very dry chicken 65. Then there's the saucy one. That's my favorite. A little saucy.
They are still called chicken 65, even if it's saucy or not?
There's another word after it, though. I don't know the word.
Chicken 65 squish.
No. Is it
moist?
Moist. Oh, dude. Cummy.
Yeah. Can I please have that cummy chicken 65?
All right. I'm just going to type in saucy and see what pops up.
Saucy.
I'm waiting for a place to tell me what the actual thing is called, but no one is. Is it called Scion Copy Me That? No, I don't think it's that.
I don't think so either.
No. The way to do it is I'll just go look at this place near me. My screen's not sharing, right?
I don't see it anywhere.
All right, perfect. Well, I don't care if you saw it, but I'll just make sure. So I'm going to look at this place's menu because they have both of them. I know they have both of them. No. Maybe they only do Maybe they only do if I call them because they always ask me, do I want it this way or that way? You know what I
This is
really want
actually
to learn
pretty
to
good.
make? I
What do
want
you
to
wanna
learn
make?
paneer.
Oh,
Paneer
yeah.
masala, like one of those paneer dishes, you know?
My wife would be married to me again, double marry me if I learned how to make paneer.
I mean, it's finding the right cheese, right? That's the hard part, right?
I think that isn't it that the cheese called paneer? Isn't
Is
that
it
just the
what
name of the
cheese is
cheese?
in paneer dishes? I don't know. I never actually looked.
All I know is that
Palak paneer. That's the specific dish I want to make. Palak paneer.
you sauce the cheese, and then
Yeah, it is. It's
you
called
cook
fresh
it a bit.
cheese. So where
Yeah.
the hell do you get paneer? Like, where would I go?
Probably an
Indian
Asian
store?
food market.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking hell. I hate leaving my house. You can't
Yes,
DoorDash
Judge
that.
Birdie's telling us the thing
Yeah.
we just said.
Yeah, it's called paneer. I Googled that just now, too. I might make that. I might make it. Well, who am I kidding? No, I'm not. I'm not going to do any of this.
I just don't know what the technique is to like. I assume you have to kind of fry it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I assume you pan fry it or something.
Yeah.
There's this
Gotta flip
one
it fast.
cheese that I can only get from a place called Holy Land, which is in near Northeast.
You have the
a little
Holy
bit.
Land?
We do. Actually, they do a lot of bullshit. So
Damn.
yeah, I don't even know what the cheese or sausage is called. There's this cheese that you pan fry, and it's rubbery as shit, but saltier than AIDS. And then there's a sausage you pretty much cook in the same fucking pan that's equally salty as shit, but it has like a wax coating you peel off after you cook it. Not a wax, like a thing. I don't know what the fuck that is
Right.
either.
I don't know what you're
Man,
talking about.
I'm just hitting things from forever ago's that I don't know what they're called because my mom bought it.
You're talking about those laughing cow cheese wheels.
No, she loves that shit though.
Everyone
My mom
loves that
loved.
shit.
My mom. I know how you are. It works well if you cook it tikka, so marinate with the cold
Tikka's
cold cooked
And my wife
tikka
like it.
masala. No, I want palak paneer. I want that spinach. I want that green sauce drizzling all over my face. Oh, that's what I want. Well, since you're doing wine
Do
country
we have
the whole
like?
time,
We
I'm
need to
just
get
gonna pour my
a
wine.
high. Well, I'm always wine countrying, baby.
I know.
We need to get like a high frame rate camera so you can do a slow motion of like whatever your
palak
Indian
paneer
choice
just
the
going,
sauce going on your face.
La, 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 la.
It'd be so good.
It would be such a. I don't know why I typed in Google.
It would be
wine.
messy
I
as
typed in
shit.
Google
Wherever
Sheets.
you do this, it's going to be ruined.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like you have to do it when in a bathtub, but that looks weird because the shit's in the drain.
It's gonna fucking stain the porcelain.
There's
It's
no
like you'll never
way
get it out.
spinach stains porcelain. Does
Oh,
it?
come on.
Does spinach? I don't even know what I'm doing. Spinach stain porcelain. The fact that I'm looking this up is kind of fucked up.
You're ruining your search history.
How to remove spinach stains from clothing and it stains clothing and upholstery, but I got nothing on porcelain.
I mean,
Dude, you know what I want to do? We're jumping all over the place here. We're moving from bebop.
we're a
scat
dynamic show.
I don't know. I want a juice. And I'm not talking about performance
juice.
enhancing drugs. I'm
Oh.
talking full on just throwing shit in a blender and juice.
I did it. My wife and we did that for a while because it's,
I know.
It's popular.
But you know why I don't do it? Because of cleaning. I don't want to clean.
It's a pain in the ass.
So what is there a methodology where I can just throw away everything after?
I
Is there
think
like
you
a
just
disposable-
invented the new
disposable
like
juice?
fucking subscription service where it just comes with like these blender tubes.
Yes,
That
yes,
you
yes.
use
That's
one
what I
time,
want.
you drink it and
Yes.
throw it in the garbage.
Then you throw it in the garbage. That's it. That's all I want. Fuck
Holy
the
shit.
environment.
This is a market. We can do this.
What, can't you just go buy juice? The juice you buy at the store is filled with preservatives and other bullshit.
Not the juice tube. The new thing we're making.
Yeah, not the thing, because you want the fresh ingredients of throwing all the bullshit in a thingy.
It's already thrown in there. You don't even have to think about it. Just shake it a little bit and throw it on the thing.
A terracotta Indian cooker. The fuck, I'm never doing that. That's another step that I'm never gonna do. A sploo ice tube, a sploosh
tube?
No, we gotta call it a la juice. La juice. I don't fucking know. Hey,
With our proprietary base that you put it in.
I don't know what the profit margin would be though. So you'd have to be able to basically throw the thing away in a $1 increment. Because I would do
Okay.
$1 throwaways. 100%.
How much does it cost to make a smoothie? That's the first thing I need to
No,
figure
no,
out.
no, 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 no. I would feel we need to sell the disposable container with the blade in it that's supposed to be used one time.
Well, the container doesn't have the blade in it. That would be cost inefficient. It is just a
Okay.
container that has to seal around the base, and then like when you push it in, the blade pops up from the base to go into
But you
it.
still got to clean the blade then.
Well, of course, you have to clean it a little bit.
Ah!
That we sell them. Okay, it comes with a second tube that you put in, and that's the cleaning tube.
Can we like put a coating around the blade so that part gets ripped off?
God.
You're adding steps.
I mean, we could just make it more
cleaning.
expensive. Fuck it. We're already shooting from the sky. Yeah, the blade comes in the container.
I mean, I don't care if it's biodegradable or not. That was my point. Fuck the environment. I want a juice. Like, I don't give a
We can make
shit.
even more profit. You send the thing back to us. All right, so we
And
sell
we'll
it to you.
clean it.
Well, I'll clean it. You
Yeah.
just strike it into profit.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's how I like it. That's how I want it.
And then they can feel good that it's not going to waste. And if they don't send it back to us, they're out $5 or whatever.
Recyclable. Oh, dude, think about this. You all throw it in a thingy, a box, like 25. It has a little ironically an egg thing that has all the container things like popped in it, like a vial.
Okay.
They don't have to clean it. They ship that back full. You do
Yeah.
the cleaning, then you ship the new ones back at a very low cost. And then it's just
Yeah.
like a rinse and reuse, environment friendly, but more importantly,
It's
I get my
environment
juice.
friendly.
I get my juice. Like, think about this. Okay, you're at home. You're like, okay, okay. I take it back. You're not at home. You're at a hotel.
It's like Netflix.
You're at a
used to
hotel.
be.
You've been drinking the night before. You've been slamming them down. You're double fisting, like that. Like that.
We have to
yeah.
have an alcoholic version that we can also send out.
Yeah,
by the way.
so 100%. So
Yeah.
that, dude,
bit of
actually, that's
rum in
another
there.
element, but we'll have to deal with that in a second. I want to double back to that in a second. But you're at this place, and now you just were party. You're hungover the next day, and you know what always sounds good after drinking like excessively? You're like, oh, I'm at this fancy bullshit.
Pizza.
Let me get a cleanser, like a cleanser drink. It makes
What?
me feel like I'm doing better, but it's really just not doing anything. But it's like that
Oh,
placebo.
you're nice. You're fancy.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
want
saying.
The greasiest,
No.
grossest food.
Well, you can get that after, but before the food gets, you get a cleanser, and it's like spinach and kale mixed with carrots and pomegranate. It's like all this fucking bullshit that they juice, and then you drink it,
tastes
and
like
then you
shit.
no, it tastes amazing, super sweet because all the sugars from the
Kale?
carrots. Yeah, but it's covered up by the pomegranate and like carrots and shit.
I think you're making things up. I don't think
No,
that
I've
covers
had it.
kale.
All right, I'm gonna look this up. Colorado Cleanse, and I think it's in the mountains.
Oh, of course,
Drink.
Colorado mountains.
I was
I'll
in the
get it when
mountains
I
when I
go there
ordered it. It
this
was
week.
called a Colorado Cleanse. It was a green drink. It had kale in it, but it was covered up by all the sweet shit, and it was delicious. I hate vegetables. This is the only way I'm ever gonna do this.
You
okay?
drank something green and you hate vegetables?
I did. I was the mountains. I was at like 10,000 feet up above sea level. I was dying a little bit because I was partying the night before. So every drink up there, you got to contribute it as two. So you have one drink, you're really drinking two because of the elevation.
I'm find out later this week when I'm in Denver.
Yeah. Oh, you're going this week? Oh, have fun with it. Well,
Yeah,
Denver's not that
I
high.
leave on Wednesday.
Denver's only like 4, isn't it? I don't know what the height of Denver is. Denver elevation. I think it's not that high. The mountains are gross. It's 5. Yeah. I mean, it's still there. You'll still notice it, but I wouldn't change your habits.
I'm just gonna
Mountains, I
get the
would change
green
your habits.
juice.
I don't think they'll have it there. Denver's kind of a
They're not
weird
gonna have it. You have to go higher. What's higher?
the Aspen, a bunch of mountains. I think the highest elevation in
Well-
Denver, I think it's like 13,000 or 14,000.
Whenever
Which I was
whatever
at.
happens, we're gonna go there. I'm meeting up with a friend down there, and whatever happens, that maybe we'll go higher.
You're not going to those mountains. It's like 3-hour drive.
You don't know me.
I
don't know
think
them.
I don't think it's worth it. It's also expensive as AIDS up there.
But they have good juice.
They have the Colorado. You're distracted. So you got the juice, and the juice it tastes delicious, and you're like you feel good about yourself because like this, I'm being healthy. I'm drinking vegetables and some fruits, and in reality, you're not because these fruits and vegetables have natural sugars in it. But fuck that. So we're gonna sell this disposable container thing. Well, not disposable, reusable that you send back to us. Cleaning easy, and there we go.
We would have to charge like $6 a container.
100%. I
I'm
would
like
do
looking
it.
at the cost if you want to make juice at home, and
I would
it's
100%
like
do $6.
between $3 and $6, depending.
I
on
would
what you put in there.
pay. I would pay with the equivalents if it's a container that holds 12. I would easily pay $2 each of those.
Oh yeah, we could probably
easy.
subsidize it because we're making it at volume, right? We're making tons of juice,
Oh,
and we're
God,
not even
I
making
mean,
juice. We
we're the
don't cut
next
it
big
up. We
thing.
put the vegetables and fruit in the thing and send it to you.
Where the no, I don't want to send
And the
them
yogurt
fruit
or
vegetable.
whatever.
Well, you could do the yogurt. Alcohol gets tricky though. If we're gonna
The
go
entire point of it, the entire point of this, in my mind, is that you do no work. You take the thing and you put it on the base. You push a button for like 30 seconds, and you have
that's
juice.
like the Blue Apron of juice, which is a possibility, but you should also
Blue
have
Apron. You do work still. You have to cut it up and stuff,
Yeah,
and
that's
then fry it.
That's true.
This is easy.
But I think sending fresh vegetables would be really hard. Because people are like, this one's moldy, this one's not.
What's the point of the blade and the fun assembly if you don't make it in there?
I don't want to clean it. That's my only issue.
That's
I'll
the-
buy the vegetables.
You don't clean it.
I know.
You don't
so
clean
just
it.
sell
You
the
send
container.
it back to me.
Yeah, just send the container. Don't have to worry about the let them get the vegetables. Let them get the
In fact, you don't
fruits.
even wash it out afterwards. You just put it in the thing.
Yes,
You send it back to
that's
me,
it.
moldy
That's it.
and gross and
Yes.
terrible looking, and I'll just take it.
Yeah, because all you're gonna do is put in like a pressure washer and then like
Yeah.
drop it in soap, wash again. Good
Well,
as
I'm
new.
just gonna put it in there for a weekend. Let it soak.
Yeah,
And
so,
then-
yeah. So, but no, man, how much are juicers? Now we're gonna go to that.
I mean, you can get one pretty cheap.
Yeah, but what's easy to clean? Like when I say easy to clean, I mean
Easy to
I
clean.
just dump it in a dishwasher. So all these ones I'm looking at like look like
There's
aids
no
to
way that you
clean.
can just dump one of these in one. There's
Can you
no
see
way
my
you
screen?
can dump up top of a blender.
So I'm
don't
gonna
see
show you.
your
Yeah, I'm
screen
putting
anyway.
so this one here says easy to clean. I can't show my screen because
All right. Well, let me verify how easy to clean this fucking thing is.
it
I
says
don't know.
easy to clean, and there is no way in hell this thing is easy. Can I hide? Fuck! I wish I could show my screen, but I can't because there's my name all over it. Oh, I got an idea. I got an idea.
Take it as an OBS source and crop out the top and bottom side
No,
of
I
the
got
screen.
it. I got it. There is no way in fucking hell this thing is even remotely easy to clean. Like, look at this small
Maybe-
parts. Like, there's no
maybe that-
way.
Maybe they've made it so that's all the juice stuff is in that cylinder, and then you just pull the cylinder out and
I'm just gonna Google juicer. So
Do
then we got
that.
this thing. This says easy to clean too. I don't believe you. It does look cool. Though.
oh, that big
800
that big
watts?
reservoir. No way in fuck.
Yeah, there's no fucking. What's this reservoir even for?
Probably water or milk or something to mix it with. I don't know.
People do these super green juices all the time. I know people do it. You know the people who do super green juices? People who want to clean it. I don't want to do anything. I like my method of cleaning is running it under water
Wait.
and then fucking off.
I mean, the actual solution
Why
is
is she
still.
putting this stem in here?
It does that whole thing.
The
Puts
stem.
everything in the juice. You won't
Don't.
know it's mixed in there.
That's so fucked up. Easy to clean. It has a brush. If a brush is needed, it's not easy to clean.
You just circle around the actual solution to your problem, and it's just you buy the fucking like Boathouse Farms juice bottle or whatever.
I'm not fucking using a fucking brush. That's not easy to clean. Now I have one of these juicers,
Then you
citrus juicer.
You
I
don't
probably have
juice
the exact same
anything.
one.
You just buy the juice from a.
So what is this
bottle.
container for? $200? Let's see what this $200 thing is about. So it jerks into there. What is this container for? Like I still don't know.
Maybe that's where the stems go.
That's like saying the wheels are not easy for movement. What do you mean? I'm not gonna do it. That's the difference. I'm gonna let it soak and throw it in the dishwasher. I ain't brushing shit. That's the whole
If
point.
you throw that shit in the dishwasher, it's gonna fall right the fuck apart. There's no way
This-
it survives.
This looks cool. Not easy to clean. Does it say easy to clean brush? Fucking, that's not even fair. Easy to clean with a brush. Fuck you. Not easy to clean.
Tool doesn't like to eat off of plates or use
With
forks and
brush
spoons
pulp.
either.
Yeah, hand wash. I don't need to. Why would I hand wash when I have a washing machine? Like that makes
Doesn't
no
use
sense.
an oven. Doesn't want to clean that thing out.
I use an oven. It has a self-cleaning thing on it, actually. You know how to do self-cleans it? It gets really fucking hot and burns
I know
everything
how
off.
I know how the self cleaner works, but you still need to dust it out after.
No, you don't.
You really should.
Nah, it's fine.
It just leaves all that carbon in there.
Yeah, it's fine. That helps make the steel a little bit better.
It makes it so it's like you're grilling.
Easy to clean. Let me guess, it's a fucking brush.
God, you were obsessed with this.
I hate the brush thing now. I'm kind of upset.
You're just like, cleaning wings with a brush?
Does it dishwasher safe? All right, boys, we might be talking in good territory here. All right, let's see. It's easy to clean.
$60.
Compact. Okay, so here's how this thing in the back. I don't know what it is still. Regenerate what? My dick. Compact juicer with a
Regenerate
1
your
liter
dick.
cup, which is this, and a 1 liter pulp cage extra large container. Wait, what? There's no way those are both 1 liter. What? That doesn't make
Does it
sense.
explain what the reservoir is for?
That's what it says. It says compact juicer, 1 liter juice cup, and 1 liter pulp cup. Extra large.
It's the shit that doesn't turn into juice.
This is the cum bucket.
Yeah, that's where all the
okay.
like the gritty shit go.
That's where the stem goes.
Yeah, the stem goes back there. Anything that didn't turn into juice
The
goes back there.
juicer's clear lid, stainless steel filter bowl, netty plate.
Wait.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry,
talking about
there's
cleaning
a baby sleeping next to this thing?
Yeah, because it's so quiet. Below 60 decibels.
You be making juice in your sleep.
Yeah, quiet and stable, baby. It says here,
finished classic mimosa. Moving on to mango mimosa.
you can put them in the dishwasher. I mean, this might be the one. You just
you
throw
put it
this
in a
whole thing in the dishwasher? Like, I'm in.
Okay, there's holes in the fucking bottom. How does it handle that?
No, so
I
I
don't think you
imagine
put the whole thing, right? You
No,
have to
no,
pull
you
out the
take-
thing and
Yeah, you
drop
put
it in
out
there?
the thing. It's like a blender. I have a blender. It's like a blender. You just take out the
But
thing.
then
and
how
throw
does
it
the
in there.
blade handle that? Because like usually that's the point of failure.
Probably
of
take out the
dishwashers.
blank. You probably take out the blade. Throw the
Then
blade
how
in
do
the
you clean the
dishwasher.
blade?
Throw it in the dishwasher. Like I do with my blender.
You do that with your blender?
Oh yeah, dishwasher safe blender blade.
Dishwasher say blender blade. You can't
Yeah.
just say that.
TSBB, baby. That's
Okay, I can believe it. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I can believe it.
Yeah, my blender's big dick blender though. It's a fancy boy. Pulp
Dishwasher say blender
container.
blade is like
Yeah.
it's got really good cadence. I love saying that.
Assemble the juice container. Boom. Lock the centrifuge bowl into the base.
Oh my god, this person's so happy.
She's so
Look,
because she
that
has
could
the
be
juice,
you.
and she's probably so happy
She
because
doesn't
it's in
have
the
to clean it
dishwasher.
anymore.
I know.
Finally.
Place a transparent cover, then lock the pull rod. Place a pulp container. Use the pusher to push the fruit. Don't push it too. Wait, that's one list missing. Oh, they're missing. Oh,
Be sure you don't turn off the knob.
what?
don't
Oh my God, what's going on?
don't turn off the knob.
The con until the
Are you sure you
Juave.
trust this? Afrogisting. What is up with the spelling?
I don't know. I didn't notice that. That's the bottom 2 lines are fucked.
The bottom 2 lines are insanity.
The dosage.
Until the Jewy
Aim for
come
juicing,
out.
take out the pusher. Don't turn off the condom until the drive doesn't come out.
What happened? Did the person writing this have a stroke?
Stroke midway through. Because I think everywhere else is fine. They just didn't proofread the bottom. Is that what happened? They used her fucking phone and it gave up. That's why she might be having a stroke. Look at that. Her left side's drooping. That's what that is.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just good juice.
That's such good
Well,
juice.
that's it.
I don't know if I trust his juice anymore. I'm now
What?
hesitant.
Even with
about-
all this good instruction manual?
I know, but this looks like glop. Oh, that is the glop.
Is this a...
Too many tattoos. I don't trust her. She's
All right,
too
wait.
hipster.
If you drop an avocado into a juicer, does guacamole come out one side?
No, because it would be too fine and liquidy.
You don't think you'd end up with in the debris bucket?
I think you're missing. I think
guacamole
you're
and...
missing some of the flavors.
No, you're probably right.
All right,
That's what that made me think of.
If you put avocado in a juicer, does it make guac? Can you juice an avocado?
What would
Why would
avocado juice taste like?
Can you do that with an avocado and a what the fuck?
Would it be like?
I'm sorry to
butter?
tell you that it would be a waste of time and you could not juice an avocado.
Fuck you. You can't tell me what I can't
It would
juice.
gunk up the juicer and not get you any juice. Awesome. Yeah, get fucked, you knob bastard. God damn it.
Knob.
God,
it's gonna stick with me
I'm
forever.
drinking Nebbiolo.
Oh, welcome to wine country. I've been here.
I'm just pouring it. A little chilled. I'm gonna over pour because my drink counts are even wrong. I don't even care. Fuck it. Boom.
This mango's all right.
Nebbiolo.
Oh, also all of mine are from Oza. Where are you from?
Blanc. It's from some place. New Zealand.
Utica, New York.
Marlboro Lights, New Zealand. Wait, is Marlboro? No, it's not the same.
Only 6% though. Probably because they mix juice in with it.
Don't know. Didn't pay for it. 12.5. Perfect. All right, let's just do a quick gluggle to see how it tastes.
Did you smell it?
Yeah, as I drank it.
Mm.
Huh. That's a little tarty.
Like it's late for class?
Yeah. Tastes like an apple with the stem in it.
Oh.
How about that? I'm trying to type.
I'm trying to think of what mine reminds me of, since we're, I guess, formally in wine country right now.
There we go. 4.
This is supposed to be a mango mimosa, and I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of.
Come.
No?
Okay.
It reminds me of... Okay. A vivid recollection. I was a kid. I think I was not preschool, probably. And I had a peach, legitimately for the first time in my life. And it freaked me the fuck out because the thing had hair on it, right? Like it's
a little furry boy. It's a little fuzzy
Food's
boy.
not supposed to be fuzzy. And the teacher told me, no, it's supposed to be like that. Shut up and eat your fucking peach. And I took a bite. And I was like, oh my god, it's so wet inside. It is a land of contrasts, the peach. Anyway, this reminds me of that experience. I don't know why, but that's what vividly came to my mind when I had a drink of this.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing something. So now that we did that, guys, why don't you join on in by typing an exclamation play? Let's do a race.
What is this?
It's a
What
race.
is this thing?
It's Mario Kart.
A race?
Yeah.
I guess I could try.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Am I
There's gonna be a lot of bots. It's play.
You said join.
Oh, I said join by typing in exclamation play. So this thing's actually kind of funny.
He lied.
So
to
it's
me.
better than Stream Racers. It has recurring shit. You can upgrade your car.
Sorry, is this fucking Discord?
No.
Why does that guy in there look like the Wumpus from Discord?
But it's not.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm sure it's not Discord.
Make it bigger.
I can't.
And it says
It's an
Nitro on
application.
it?
Yeah, the game's called Nitro.
The game is called Nitro and it's got a guy driving it who looks like the thing from Discord?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. You know what these developers made before this?
Discord?
No, they made Stream Raiders. Smashing that start. Just us two. Last chance.
That's all you need. It's a lottery? Isn't that illegal?
Oh no.
Oh, look at other people trying to get in way too late.
Yeah.
What the hell? How many fucking racers are here?
250.
Could you share this to Discord?
Oh, I could.
Thanks.
So they're all moving.
Oh, this music.
yeah,
Oh my god, this is just bigger Mario Kart.
Yes. Yes, it is. So I don't know who
Is
to
there any way
follow.
I can
I'm right
interact
back
with it
here.
once it's going?
Yes. So you see those megas on the bottom? Once that has your name, type in mega.
Okay. Exclamation mark first, I assume.
Yes. So look at these little bouncy boys. So I'm not doing so well. I'm at 109. Now, if you logged in on the website, you could track yourself easier. But yeah, there I am at 168th place. I'm kicking. I'm dead.
74, 72, 72. Oh!
Yeah. Gandalf is flying with me.
Apex.
Okay, yeah, they all have it. I don't have shit. Harry Poppins is popping off.
Making cocktails in the middle. You don't know what could happen on this show. You missed out on
It's not the greatest.
hot content.
Freeze-dried, not Game Cow TV. The Grifter.
There are so many bots in this lobby. Holy
I know, I'm trying to figure out how to get to you.
I don't know, man.
I don't know how.
I'm wherever.
I don't think I can. Yeah. I bet you're back here by me at 100 and 200. Oh, no. Okay, back at 115.
Now, when you set this up, did you tell it to say, like, I want 100 bots, or what happened here?
I did that. You get more money.
Probably be easier to find other people
You
if
get
you didn't have a
so
billion
much
bots.
money, and it was just me and you, so I was like, fuck it. But all right, yes.
It seems like people are kind of just driving through each other.
We're in, well, it's over.
I don't think
I got
ever
160
bumped at the bottom.
place.
I was trying to pay attention.
I'll lower the bot count. I'll lower the bots.
250 bots?
Yes. You made.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting there.
If I'm absolute last, can I get a prize?
You do actually. You get a thing. Where the hell are you, dude? It's so hard seeing this.
Yeah, well, you put too many bots in there.
You might not have got the lottery. I should have maybe lowered the count. You might not have even been in. Oh, there's me.
I didn't even get in. It said I joined. The fuck? I'm gonna go to gameplaynitro.com so I can maybe customize.
Yes, you can customize your boy. All right, well, we'll do this one. Select track. Nope, going back. Don't count that. Let's try this again.
This is Captain.tv. This is the same people.
I know it's the same people. We'll put 7 bots. 7 seems fine.
Yeah, that seems like a number.
You get less money. Are there boosts? No, you get the megas. We talked about this last time we played. Jeez.
Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Gotta find Tool McBag on this list.
You'll get a map in that browser too. And you can click the mega button instead of typing it.
Where do I go to customize? I got loadout. I can unlock things with coins. I need a lot of coins.
Quest gives you coins too. So doing races gives you coins.
Oh, wait, there's stuff inside the thing I can claim. I collected banana coins.
There's Sidewinder. We're going.
I'm working on. Am I in? I'm still in.
Yeah,
Okay, good. I'm in the middle of claiming stuff on the website.
There's so much to claim. Because opening month.
1 coin. Oh, ooh. Okay. Yeah, you have to look at that quest tab.
I know, it's good. That's where the good shit's at.
All right, and there's a
Look at
battle
this.
pass, of course.
Yeah, of course.
$10.
Yep. All right, we got Godzillas and bitches, and I just got railed by a bus. I don't know where. I think we're all losing.
All right.
I think we're all losing.
It's all right. I am now customizing my thing finally.
Who's in the back place? Sidewinder's in last. Look at this dumb bitch. Look at him. And we're all just getting butchered. I don't think you can customize in the middle of a race.
It says that I could. Well, I can buy the things.
You're in 7th, 8th place. Bot Godzilla has a mega. I'm just waiting for one of us to get a mega. The music's pretty bitchin'. You can't hear it, but it's pretty bitchin'.
I can hear the music.
You have a mega.
But I'm too busy fucking around.
You have a mega.
All right,
You type in exclamation mega when you get it. You'll see a boopy boy next to your name. You used lightning. No idea what it did, but you used it.
I seem to have used the lightning. That's all I needed now.
Where the hell am I? Oh, you're catching up.
Great question. You are in 6th, just ahead of me. 5th now.
Shockwave's right on my dick. Joystick has
No,
another. Does he have another thing? You have another mega.
How does that work?
Just type in mega. You lightning again.
I see them. I see the thing at the bottom of the screen.
You're shooting the first person. Look, you lightninged him.
Oh,
It's
all
like
right.
your blue shell. It's your automatic blue shell.
Oh, but
Hey, you have
like,
it
why
again,
is
by
my-
the way. You have it
Yeah, I
again.
was say it didn't go away. So
No,
what the fuck?
you keep picking it up. Sidewinder
right.
has a mega. Everyone has a mega but me. This is bullshit. I just got booped off the edge like a dumb
I see
bitch.
Sidewinder has a mega.
Yeah,
fucking
Sidewinder
me
should
up.
use his megas. Cheese
I'm
Man's in
trying to
last
use it,
place,
but
I
I think
think.
there might be a cooldown on it or something.
Sidewinder
so it
used
hasn't gone
mega.
away.
Yeah, you don't have it anymore. You don't have it. Don't trust the bottom.
It shows
Look at the
me
names.
right there at the front.
I know, but look at the left side.
Don't think-
I'm in third
Shouldn't play
place.
that
Come
game.
on! I've never won before. Cheese Man has a mega. Cheese Man has his mega.
Sidewinder wants it to be MAGA.
I bet he does.
He wants to wear a red hat while he drives.
No!
They charge me 500 coins if I want to have the color I want on my car. It's fucked up.
That wasn't the last race. That wasn't the last lap. I thought that was the last lap. I got fucking pissed. I was right at the finish line and a bus just banged me. Cheese Man, you have a mega. Yes, using it again. I haven't got a mega yet.
How come you got to have a Discord-based car?
Huh? Oh,
Why did you?
I have.
You redeemed a thing?
I played the game on the weekend.
I don't even see that car though.
It's a
in the list
Twitch
of
drop.
cars. Oh,
And it's a wrap for a car. It's the BX convertible.
yeah,
2.5K.
yeah. This game is monetized the fuck.
Yeah. Well, it has to be, right?
That's true.
Why don't I get a mega? There we go. There we go.
I have to just be a monkey though, I guess.
Go! Stop running into the bananas, you dumb bitch! You stupid bitch! Who the hell's this asshole? Yeah, you get fucked by a banana, pussy. So many bananas! Go, you bitch! Right into a banana, that's right, you fucking moron. Go, go, go! I'm in first, I've never won before. I'm
That's
gonna
right,
get
'cause you have too many
denied.
bots.
No!
Cool, you don't have a flag on here. What the hell?
Did I just win? Nope. I did! I
You
won!
were so far off the track.
I won
How
off
do you
the
win?
track. I just went the third lap. I just got it. I don't care. I've never won before. Have a mega.
Hooray!
Sometimes, you just got to get, and sometimes you get got, But there we go. That was something different that I'll be playing a little bit more as intermissions go.
I'm just looking at all the options for flags, and they all seem like they're emotes from other people's channels.
So that's the thing. If you have, which isn't actually that much, if you have a concurrent, it's a lot, but it isn't. Before on Stream Raiders, you need like a concurrent viewership of like 75. On this one, you just need a concurrent viewership of 20.
well, yeah. Like,
And
it
then
seems
you'll
like
get
it's
it.
a no-brainer. It costs them, like, nothing to do this.
Right,
Why
it
would they put a
does.
limit like that?
They do, though, which is bullshit. But they have it, which is great. Not that I would have my penis on there. It'd be great.
I don't
It'd
see
be
any
small.
penises in here. I don't know if they have standards or not.
Well, it'd be really hard to see, but we'd know it's there.
Ah, it's true. Yeah, for $5, all of these flags seem not worth it. They're
No.
there, but they're tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
It's absolutely not. But you could get a character or something. I don't know.
The characters... I only saw 5 available characters, and none of them spoke to me.
You're right. You're right. It's better than Stream Racers,
Yeah.
the game. So it could be a fun drinking game. Good Friday night fun. Um,
And then
does
you
it?
also get in your chat, Cheese Man writing the word mega 500 times, which
I
is
know.
very fun.
Doesn't Resident Evil come out next week or this week? It comes out this week.
I have friends who are playing it right now.
Really? It says March 24th.
Some people may have gotten early access. I don't know. I know a couple of game reviewers. And they were like, I've been playing a game I can't talk about, but the eggs are fun. So they were playing Resident Evil.
24th. So that's on Friday. Yay. Yeah, I won't play it on Friday. Fuck that.
I hear it's good. Like, damn good.
I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I know a lot of people. I know the president of the United States on Twitter as well. Monk, let's not get all jumpy here.
Who's the president of the United States? I don't understand.
It's Trump, but he was stolen from him.
He's getting arrested, apparently. Did you hear about that?
I'll believe it when I see it, man.
He's trying to incite people to protest. It's amazing. You know, it's like he didn't learn anything.
I think again, I'll believe it when I see it. Like that's it. I until it actually happens, I don't know, man.
But he wrote an angry thing on Truth Social. Why would he lie on there?
He writes a lot of angry. Does he they unbanned him on Twitter, didn't they?
I don't know. I thought they unbanned him, but he's like angry still at Twitter. Doesn't matter who owns it.
You're right. He doesn't do it. I thought he would cuck out on that one.
No, he built his own thing. Why would he do it?
I don't think he built it. I thought he just was like endorsing it.
Well, I thought he financed it.
His financing.
Yeah.
My God. I forgot about the porn star thing. That's wild. What a
the Ted Cruz porn that happened on 9/11 that I cycled through my news feed.
No. Well, that's a different thing too.
That's a reminder.
No, Stormy Daniels. That's all coming out again. No, Peter. What's his name? Jordson. What's his name? Fucking Jared. Fuck. The incel guy. What's the incel guy? Peter.
There's a lot of incel guys. You're gonna have to be specific.
Jordan? Peter Jordan? Is it Peter? No, not Peter Jordan. Fuck. Peter Incel. I'm just gonna Google that.
Mr. Incel.
Psychology guy. Peterson? Is it? No. Shit, I don't even know now. Peterson Incel.
You wrote Peter
Jordan
Incel guy, and you get 500.
Peterson. Jordan Peterson. So he made a tweet. Okay, so this is wild. So I'm gonna try to explain this right. So someone tweeted at him saying this is like, they alluded to this is happening in China, and it's a fetish porn of a guy like in a masked up in like a hospital getting his dick milked.
Wait,
okay,
like he has COVID?
What? No. What do you
masked
mean?
up in a hospital for
like
reasons?
like a BDSM mask.
Oh, that kind of mask.
Yeah,
and times have changed. And
Jordan Peterson retweeted it, alluding to this is happening in China right now. You know, they're taking the patriarchy is under attack
by getting milked.
Yes, but he didn't know it was just a fetish porn video.
Wait,
and he
did he think that the guy wasn't liking it?
Correct. And there's a video. And it's the whole video. He retweeted fetish porn, dude. Like, is that not wild to you? That's so wild to me.
It's quite wild.
And it was so fucking funny, dude. Like, I wonder if he still left it up. I'm looking to see if he still has it retweeted. I might just Google it instead. Although I might have to mute my audio in case it turns on. He tweets a lot.
Honestly, Monk, who hasn't?
I'm just gonna type in Jordan Peterson fetish porn. Jordan Peterson fetish porn.
I mean, if you put it on Twitter, you can put it on Twitch, right?
Okay. I'm no. You'll see why.
What?
I'm sharing it to you
I'll
right
see
now.
why.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'll
thank
see why.
goodness.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I get to look at the fetish porn.
You see
Not
it?
you, though. You don't
Not
get to
you.
see it.
No. That it's
See, I'm
not
gonna full
subtle.
screen this.
Let
I'm
me
gonna go ahead and
enhance.
pop this out and
Let me
full screen
enhance.
this.
Let me enhance it for you. Let me enhance it for
I
you.
see a. Oh,
Yep.
okay. This is not what I thought
No.
this was.
Yeah.
When you said milking it, I thought maybe a human being was responsible. This
Oh
is a
no,
cow
no,
milker.
no. Yeah, this is yeah. This is automated.
Well,
Completely
why
automated.
can't I buy that?
You could.
Can I?
Yep.
Damn, we need to make an expense.
He goes, I found this video on WeChat and they said it's China's collection room for sperm banks. that's
about
what the
right.
guy tweeted him as a thing. And Peterson quote tweeted him saying, such fun and unbelievable techno nightmare CCP hell. And the guy goes, sorry, my mistake. It's not China. This is actually in the UK.
Look, how can you be this non-self-aware? Like, you spend time on the internet, right? Like,
Right.
you learn about this. Sperm credit union sounds like a good idea, actually.
So one of the guys,
sperm banks are privatized. Is our problem?
I don't know if this guy's being sincere or not. I think he is.
Did this guy on the top of his thing have that Ricky guy who's like a neo-Nazi?
Yeah, so I'm assuming he's being sincere. He's this one guy is defending him, saying, sure, the Chinese dick suck factory was fake, but what's scary is that it could be real. That's such a dumb take.
You can't just say that.
Well, he did.
Could be real.
He absolutely did.
Santa Claus, not actually happening, but could be
it
real.
Could be. He could be.
Like, you can't say
Peterson's
something's
such
not
a-
real, but it could be real. That's not a stance. That's nothing. You've said nothing.
I mean, that's a lot of shit that I've been arguing with. Whoa, what do you mean? It could be Tom DeLonge proof. God damn it, Monk. You're going down a rabbit hole, man. Much like Tom DeLonge. I mean, it could be. It'd also be a boat.
We just have to watch Monsters of LA or whatever.
That has not coming out yet.
California.
I don't think it's
Monsters
coming out.
of-
Monsters of California.
Nah,
I'll see if
that's
there's any
twice.
news. No news. Who would have thought?
The Monsters of California update. No news.
What's this thing? $4.99 delivery of what? What is he selling? He's already selling shirts.
$25
$25. You want to
for
see
the
what
logo.
You want to see what $25 will get you? I'm not even.
This shirt looks like shit, by the way. They're
Here you
sold out
go.
of several sizes, though.
I think they faked that.
What do you mean? You don't have the least popular sizes in stock?
I think I have this font. I legitimately probably have this font on Adobe. Like it's the
This,
stupid bullshit font. This is a dumb shirt.
This looks like the cheapest fucking shirt I've ever seen. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie. Although, look at the inside. Where the tag should be, it says "To the Stars."
Yeah, I know. Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow. How much is the fat? Like, no, that's not even the fat version. So they're all just 25, eh? All right.
The ones they have in stock. Click XX large and see if they chop the price.
Oh, let's see. 28-inch chest. That's not XXXL's 28. What kind
It
of
is when you're in California.
the fuck? XXXL is not 28 inches.
I don't
It's
actually know the
$25.
width of my chest. Should I know that?
It's probably 28 inches.
Really?
If you have to ask, probably.
I have to do XXL? Damn.
This XXXL.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
This shirt sucks.
It's a bad shirt.
It's a terrible shirt.
At the very least, they could have done anything with it. White? White? The fuck?
It's just dumb. The font's dumb. Everything about it's dumb. Hopefully this year, man. You've been telling me like this hopefully stuff. Just wait 5 years, guys. It will come out in 5 years.
Look, the evidence that we've been waiting on all this time is coming out in April of 2 years ago.
I'm seeing him in a month and a half.
So long?
Yeah. Blink
All right, well,
182.
when you get there, get up front to the front row,
I'm
and then
I'm
yell up
sweet.
at him, "Where the fuck's the movie?"
I'm sure he'll talk about it. I guarantee you. You know what? I'm gonna do? Before that show, we're gonna need like a Deadpool situation or a bingo board.
Okay.
We'll need a bingo board, and we're gonna try, and we gotta do so. Like, I'll keep it updated. I'll even try to get videos for each one. If he talks about this, if he talks about that, if he talks for over 3 minutes between songs, if he does this, if he does that, and we'll have to like fucking put it all together. I think he'll do all of them, honestly. I think he'll talk 5 minutes between a song. He'll advertise to the Stars Academy. He'll talk UFOs. He'll talk about his movie. He's talking about changing the world.
Do you think he mentions his other band? That feels like bad etiquette.
Yeah, but everyone already knows it. I can't wait to have my camera. Why do you already have your camera ready? I don't think he will. It feels like a...
Cheeseman is sitting here holding his fucking camera.
No, he's holding a Kodak. Yeah, he's holding his Kodak disposable camera.
He's so excited.
Jesus, I do live in the moment. That's actually the only reason I would ever be looking at my phone during a concert is literally to update this Deadpool-like bingo board thing where we're waiting like, he did it, boys. He's did this
videos for TikTok.
Yeah, fucking joke. Yeah. That's God. I think maybe we should do two. We should do a bingo board and a Deadpool for how long the longest time he talks between a song.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Right? We'll have to stopwatch that shit.
Because, like, I don't know how much the rest of the band is keeping on him, you know? Like, this isn't just self-promotion to our asshole.
It's the first episode, or first show, too.
They haven't had a chance to yell at him for doing it yet.
No, they haven't. This is going to be the first one. Yeah, now we got to get in there. I think we got to go into seconds, unless you're going dead on 5 minutes.
Dead on 5 minutes.
I would say 10-second intervals is reasonable to go for. I think. Are we doing over under? Like if you go, like Price is Right rules? What are we doing here?
I think it's more interesting if it's just closest absolute, right? Because
yeah, but what if someone says 510 for you and another person says 450?
Well, I'm actually gonna be right is the problem. Yeah. So fuck them.
He set aside time for UFOs, but Blink, I don't think he'll spend that much time. I don't think so. I think he will.
I don't think he can help himself.
I don't think he can help himself anymore.
I think he's gonna have like an assigned break where he's supposed to talk to the crowd like you do. And he's just gonna fucking go off.
Tom DeLonge toured with Blink. 2015. It's been 8 years.
Yeah, they said
since
that
he left. Yeah. I couldn't remember the
coming back trailer or whatever.
So it's been 8 years. There is no way in fucking hell he's not gonna circle jerk over himself. The other people want him there because he's making it sell for more tickets. So they're making more money. He's there to self-promote himself and jerk off.
Do you think he's gonna mention a book?
No, I don't think he'll mention the book.
He's not gonna bring out. We're not gonna get another Chasing Shadows.
No, I think he may mention the fact that they're making it a show.
He only made 2 of the fucking book.
Huh?
Well, 2 of the main line, I guess.
They're making a show for it.
That weird side shit, yeah.
So they're gonna make a show for it. I bet he might mention that, but I doubt it. I think he's gonna focus on Monsters of California, UFOs. I don't think he'll mention aliens and airwaves, but I think he'll mention To the Stars Academy, 100%. And he'll mention Change the World, and he'll mention the fact that he found a UFO that he released. He was the reason the UFO video got released. I think we'll mention that too.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's
good job, Tom. I can't believe you've done it.
I know, right? So I think that will be the thing that he does. I think so. We should do let's say the longest he talks. I want to say
uninterrupted, just like going
like a song is the interruption.
Okay. Like if somebody else in the band says something, does that still, and then he responds to that? Is that still part
counts.
Of his time?
Still part of his time.
Okay. So any time where the music's not playing and Tom is talking.
Correct.
Okay.
And you're on the 5 still? You're doing the 5er?
I think I'm gonna stick with 5 minutes. I want to try to be the center.
I think that's tough.
Do you think he fucking pops off?
I wanna because I'm a gracious. I'm gonna go 4 minutes. I think he'll do a
Okay.
little less. I think he's gonna. I honestly think he might separate them
I
into
think he's
multiple.
gonna rein it in.
I think I think he's gonna separate them between like every song. He'll just be like, I want to talk some more, and then he'll do like 2 minutes at a time, 1 minute
I
at a
have seen
time.
this man talk though. He's ponderous as fuck. He
I
like
know.
circles around topics.
I know, but this is Blink 182 still, not AVA. So he's gonna talk.
He's
and then
gonna stutter for 2 minutes
and then
before he
he's
says
gonna
anything.
Well, he's gonna start the whole show. He's gonna do all the small things, and then he's gonna talk for like 3 minutes, and then he's gonna do miss you,
including my movie. What if he changes the lyrics to talk? Does that count?
I have another theory, but this will be on the bingo board. They're gonna open like as they're coming out on the stage, and they're all like getting ready, and it's still dark. No, it's gonna be all the small things is gonna start playing the intro, and then it's gonna change immediately when they're going live to like their new shit about edging each other. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying,
The
though?
song where he's gonna suck each other. They all suck each other's cock.
Yeah.
before the show.
So I think it's gonna open with your hearing, and you're like, "Oh my god, they're about to play the song!" And then they're gonna like try to like cock tease you, and they're gonna pull it back and play edging their new shit. I think they're gonna play a lot of their new shit for some reason. I don't know why, but I think
All
they
right,
are.
you need on the bingo board. You need to say if he says UFO or UAP.
Yeah, that's a given. Oh, one or other?
Yeah,
Ah,
that actually almost seems like a second side
that's
bet.
that's a side.
Because he
That's a
flip flops.
He does flip flop. I don't know how we side bet that.
Or what term he uses the most in the show.
I think he's gonna stick to one.
You
I think
he
it's gonna.
sticks to one?
I think it's gonna be UFO. I think it's gonna be UFO. 100%.
I also think it'll be UFO.
I think it's gonna be US. I think it's gonna be yeah, records, squeaks. Imagine all over you. God damn, this is gonna be wild. Like, it'd be weird if I show up with like a fucking whiteboard. I'm like, all right, boys, we got 4 minutes here. He's still
Gotta take
talking.
notes.
Stopwatch.
I got a stopwatch.
Bingo board's
You know
gonna
what?
happen, and I think we're gonna do both. We're gonna do a bingo board, and we're gonna do a the stopwatch for longest duration. But that one's gonna happen after the fact, so we'll probably have it and we'll reward it. And I'm gonna do the honor system. I will literally keep track of this. If I lose, so be it. We'll have it recorded. We'll try to record all his talks. I will, so we can actually also. But we might lose a few seconds. I doubt it will be that close, but we'll probably lose like a couple seconds at a time.
We'll
figure it out.
Bellini.
I don't know how we're gonna do the UFO.
It's wine and peach.
What's the terms? What are we doing for the terms for the UFO UAP?
What do you mean?
What's the bet? Are we okay? So I think UFO like
What
a
he
shot.
uses the most.
Yeah, but no, he's got to stick to one. But if we're wrong, what's the penalty?
Oh, you don't want rewards for doing well. You want penalties for doing bad.
Yeah, why not?
It seems hard to enforce.
Well, that one I would figure because I'm gonna try to record all his talkings.
Oh, that's good on you.
Just so you can hear it that he does it. We could do it on the next stream after, so the 7th or whatever it is.
I mean, if we depending on, I mean, a shot of Malort is good for me on as a penalty,
Right.
Because that is like a rough penalty.
But you don't have it.
I can just go get it.
Oh, you have it there?
I mean, I still have the shit from way back.
Oh, well then yeah, let's do a shot of Malort if we're wrong. I can't Twitch stream it, but I could kick stream it. I'm not doing that.
Can you imagine?
Dude, no. Why would anyone watch it with shitty audio quality and everything? Why would you even bother?
Well, once I recorded part of a Ghost concert on Periscope back when that was popular, and got several hundred people viewing the shittiest audio and the shittiest video.
Yeah, I did it before just so I could save on like the video of the light show, but it actually got flagged recently, and I'm like, whatever, I don't care. It'll be fun. There we go. That'll be fun. How about another thing? Man, I'm excited for that concert, even though it's a month and a half away. It'll be fun.
I'm sorry, did I see? Oh, okay, it's 10.
Yeah, you did.
I thought it
This
said
guy.
50.
Family
No.
ties.
Ooh,
Popular Japanese paranormal investigators
Real.
Hiro and Tomo
Wearing
from
the
the
mask
YouTube
wrong.
channel Omega Toki Film.
Are they wearing the
are
mask wrong?
contacted by
What's
one
wearing
of their
wrong about it?
viewers about a house with a
One of them was had it
horrifying
underneath their
history.
nose.
The former occupants of the
I was
house
at the
were at one
hospital
time a
last
happy
Monday.
family.
I saw that a
Man,
lot.
His wife and their
Those
daughter.
people are fucking
Their
idiots.
happy
I know.
life eventually
Because then they do that, they
turned
just
to
breathe through their
tragedy.
nose and they're
Over the
circumventing
years,
the
the couple's
system.
daughter began to develop a severe mental disorder.
Oh, that's me.
And one night, she tragically took her own life
Oh,
in her bedroom.
That is
The girl's
tragic.
mother and father were
Is this The
absolutely
Grudge?
devastated by the violent passing
I
of
have
their
is this
many
daughter.
footage from The Grudges?
Overcome by grief, the couple also took their own lives, right in the same bedroom.
This is The
where
Grudge.
Their daughter had passed away. This tragic case shocked the community.
Is this
and
The
house
Grudge?
has remained empty ever since.
I
You mean
literally
the
think
character
this might be
Grudge?
the
Home was
inspiration for
inherited by a
Grudge.
relative, a man who wishes to only be
The
referred to
Vivitch?
as Tajima. Tajima claims he's experienced unnerving paranormal events every time
This-
he visits the house.
This actually might be the Grudge
activity has
like
become
origin
so
story.
extreme that he's reluctant to even
Are you
return
looking up
there.
Tajima?
So the owner
No.
Tajima reaches out to the
Had somebody
Omagatoki
message
film
me on
team
something else, and I was
to
answering
agree
it
to
real quick.
investigate the tragic alleged
Hey,
haunting.
mask it up, Sabbit.
First, the Omagatoki team asked the owner to give them a tour
Look
of
at
the
that
house
nose.
and show them the bedroom where the family took
Is that a
their own
TV?
lives. Not long after they enter,
Maybe this is too
the
new.
guys experienced something chilling.
Maybe this is too new.
Fishy neat, fishy neat.
That side of the shit house is what? Why is that word censored? I thought this was Grudge, but this I saw a flat screen. This must have took place.
Why do people
recently.
pitch people down to make them anonymous? Why not pitch them really high?
There are times they do that.
It'd be funnier.
I heard a woman moan. I mean,
Why
he
are
does
they-
sound
what are
pretty
we
good
learning?
though.
Man,
His face.
I know, but like,
He wants to stay anonymous.
why even have them in the shot?
I
Why
agree.
not just have them talking off camera?
Casey dies. Is this the Grudge house?
A spine-chilling moan.
Why
can be
is he
heard from
even there
somewhere
though?
inside
Like,
the
why are you there
house.
if you're ghost hunting?
I can make that moan.
Investigators.
You hear
Yeah,
that?
we did that once, and your wife got mad at us at that ghost hunting in the basement.
Yeah.
Jimmy explains that this sort of supernatural activity occurs so often that both he and a friend have actually captured terrifying video footage.
I want to go ghost hunting again. I really do.
It was recorded by Tajima.
I really want to go ghost
Kojima?
hunting again. Yeah, Hideo.
Oh my god. Never say game over.
What?
Never say game
Someone can
over?
be seen waving
He
at
says that?
Tajima
Thing from Metal
inside
Gear
the
Solid
daughter's
5?
bedroom on the
Oh,
second
I don't remember.
floor.
No, never be game over.
No,
Sorry, my bad.
No one is inside the house.
People went crazy thinking it meant something.
Cut to
Or just
another
poorly
nighttime
translated?
visit, and Tajima's friend
No.
captures something on
Oh.
the bedroom stairs.
Deliberately translated
that
poorly.
might
Did you see
even
that?
Be more disturbing.
Did you not see that?
Yeah,
Was
it
that?
flickered.
Was that?
But I thought that was
eyes?
bad internet connection.
Might even time visit.
Yeah, I want to see if that was. Unless I'm haunted.
Cut to another nighttime visit, and
I think it was
Tajima's
before
friend
that.
captures something on the bedroom stairs.
No, it was right here.
That might even be more disturbing.
What? Maybe it was before it. Now I gotta look. No, it was at those stairs.
After, yeah, it was before they said that shit though.
No one.
Right
is
here, right?
inside the
Seems
house.
better.
Cut to another nighttime visit, and Tajima's friend
I
captures
I
something
swear
on
it was
the
before they
bedroom
showed the stairs.
That might
You think?
even be more.
So then it might have been internet connection.
I don't know.
That
You
was
saw it too though.
I did. I want to find it.
footage around the home.
All right, how about right
Yeah,
here?
just sit here. This seems
Following
early
video
enough.
Was recorded by Tajima.
Fuck.
Oh, maybe it was here.
It's Tojima, by the way.
Oh, you're right.
I'm
Not
so
Kojima.
excited.
I want to find it because if that was weird. Did you
Someone
get
can
it
be
from the
seen
feed
waving
or did I
Tajima
do it
from
too?
inside the daughter's bedroom
I'm
on
only
the
looking at the
second
feed.
floor.
I got
Okay.
the feed full screen.
No one is inside the
That was
house.
weird. Maybe it's haunted. Maybe this is now haunted.
Cut to
The
another
video is
nighttime
haunted.
visit, and Tajima's friend captures something on the bedroom stairs.
And what I think I
Might
saw was
even be
when
more
the camera
disturbing.
panned hard earlier. I think that's what I saw.
Oh, so you didn't get the other one I saw?
I I don't know what the other one you saw was.
When they're at the
I
stairs,
saw
it just
a bright
flickered
flash.
black. Yeah.
Or like a, yeah.
That was weird. I'm looking at drop frames. I didn't get any. So clearly it's fine.
Came across in Discord.
I don't get what we're looking at right now. What was that? I didn't see it. Where was the red arrow?
Tajima's friend begins to record when he hears the unexplained sound of something banging.
Solomon's
against
supposed
the
to send
glass
us ghost
door.
footage, by the way.
He films the stairs leading
I
to the daughter's
don't
room,
believe it.
And his
Well,
blood runs cold.
it's
as
gonna
he
be
sees a
security
small,
guard. Oh.
pale foot stepping down the top of the stairs.
Security guards do see a lot of ghosts.
So back to the
So, I mean, they would, right?
investigation of the house.
Here's the thing,
owner
if you're a
of the
ghost
premises and
hunter,
Tomo and Hiro
wouldn't
begin to
you
check out the home.
run towards it?
Tomo monitors the investigation.
You'd
from
wanna find
outside
it,
the
right?
house as Hiro
Well,
explores the house.
in Japan, I
All
probably
Who's
wouldn't.
died from a ghost?
Hiro suddenly
I've said
begins
this
to hear
before.
strange
No
sounds
everyone in
coming
this
from
house?
downstairs.
Nobody's been killed by a ghost. Not a
This
single
house.
person.
This house.
If it was true, there'd be footage of somebody looking for a ghost. It'd be like the fucking Blair Witch Project, right? There would be like, we found the camera, but the body's gone.
Maybe this is the
That
one.
does not happen. Unless there is a government conspiracy to cover
hide.
it up.
Yeah, right?
このうめき声みたいなの聞こえてるのかな
I'd be kind of. I don't know about Japan, but Japan,
明らかに
maybe it's how
う
tiny everything
めき
is.
声みたいなの聞こえてますね
It creeps me out. Their ghosts seem more hostile. While here, they're
It's
just
because-
drinking moonshine.
I think it's because in the movies that we see of their ghosts.
Yeah,
they're
oh,
more
it-
hostile.
Yeah, there's so more. Like Jason, he comes out there. He just wants to have a
We
good
don't-
time.
方ですか
We have Casper-friendly ghosts.
Yeah,
they
I
have
know.
Juan or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Then they have what's her name? Symmetrical.
今もいますか
I can't remember her name.
この声は誰のものですか
Why is there stuff
Monk.
on the floor?
Monk, it's an island. A lot of things
No.
are more compact.
I'm talking about their hallways. I'm
Another
fat.
terrifying
You think I can
moment
navigate
from
this
somewhere
shit?
in the house. But Hiro
No.
finds
That's
the
why I'm
Lying
not going to
sideways?
Japan till I
So,
lose weight.
Eventually, Hiro heads back upstairs and enters the bedroom where all
So I'll never
three
go to
family
Japan.
members took
I don't
their
like
own
those
lives.
stairs.
I don't either.
That's when he captures something that is pure nightmare
snag another
fuel.
drink.
This room looks cool though, except for it's messy as shit.
電気消えてるな
The light turned off. Oh, was there an eyeball in that window?
あれなんで電気消えてんだろ
I was like, is that a Rob the
う
robot?
逃げしたのかな
Or is that a camera setup? That might be a camera setup.
It looks like cameras, but I hope it's Rob.
Why are they censoring the left side?
There was like photos and stuff.
I mean, that's fair. Japan's weird about that. Probably for good reason. But why have a camera directly on it, though?
What appears to be a tuft of long
You know,
dark hair
it
can
seems
be
like
seen
really
creepily
easy evidence to
sliding
say
along the
was a
floor
ghost when you
and
blur
just
it all out, huh?
outside. Hiro doesn't even notice the chilling event until he
I don't
looks
even
back
know what
at
it
his
is.
footage
That's just
later.
light shadowing
He
and
goes
play.
back to check the area, but there's nothing there. So what then?
What are those
is
cords
this?
for?
This house
Let
is
me know
messy
what
as
you
shit.
think.
Yeah, what are those cords for?
You can watch this entire three-part
Like,
investigation.
it seems
with
like it
even
should be-
more spooky moments.
It looks livable.
over
It
on
still
the
has
YouTube
furniture in
channel.
it. What
I know.
the fuck
I
is
said.
happening?
I also said they had a flat screen
Cry
TV.
for help.
What is happening? Well, flat screen
Ollie
TVs have
McDaniel
existed
from
for like
Raleigh,
20
North
years, right?
Carolina says
Yeah,
that
so
he
I'm
just
saying this
returned
wasn't
from
like
a
an
fishing trip
80s,
when he heard
70s
something odd
situation.
coming from a nearby public toilet.
TikTok,
I would
don't
never
trust
go in
this.
there.
Under the screeching animal. He pulls out his phone and moves closer
Dude,
to film
why
the
don't you
odd
trust it?
sound.
Because it's
But
from
it turns
TikTok.
out it's
Okay.
not the
I've
sound
seen
of
too much
animal
TikTok.
at all.
I wouldn't ever go in a.
Yo, what?
What?
Because the guy was gonna act surprised. He had the camera out recording at that moment, you know?
Yeah.
Men's
Just
room?
added it after. And it could come
Is
from
this
another
the men's
stall.
room?
Yeah.
Why would...
Bro.
Yeah, there's a urinal. If you're... Odds are you heard it from the women's one, right?
Yeah, they echo. They use the same ventilation.
Why, you ran into the wrong bathroom, my dude. She's dying in the other one. What? Why would you stop to look at yourself in the mirror?
I don't
A
know.
woman can be heard screaming desperately for help from
Yeah, but you
inside
went in the
public
wrong
restroom.
bathroom.
When Ali goes inside and checks, he He soon realized
You know why he went in the men's bathroom?
No one there.
Because if
Because
you went in a
it's
public one,
He posts his
in a
videos to
female
TikTok,
bathroom,
and
you
many
get, like,
concerned
isn't that, like,
viewers believe that he might have
sexual
caused
You
crime
get
at
in
that
big
point?
trouble if,
Yeah,
this
is it a
if there's not an emergency. But I mean, if you heard someone yell help, that constitutes an emergency. You shouldn't hesitate to run into the wrong one if you want to help.
Dude, that's clearly coming from the woman's bathroom. It's so dumb. I wouldn't go even as a
get
person.
murdered.
Security guard Freddy works at a busy construction
Wait, we
site
know
in
this guy.
Texas. He
Another
says that
TikTok.
during a night
This is the one we saw.
shift,
This one.
construction
This is
worker
what we're
named
skipping.
Jose needed help.
Wait, I want to actually know if it's the
For
same
real.
story.
Jose looks back
Yeah,
at
that's
work to
important.
thank the young man, but
He's gonna show
disappeared.
doing this, making the thing roll. Right? Was that one?
Yeah,
Or is
yeah,
this
this is
different
the
one?
roll. No, this is the same one. He's like, come on out.
Yeah.
I ain't for pushing. Push it
Keep
up.
on pushing.
Though I have seen the security system software before.
I don't think that part's fake. I think he just gave it a shove for the camera.
Yeah.
Or had somebody else shove it.
Still kind of like a... That shit's heavy.
Like,
You could
why would
plow
you
a guy
stop
over
it
with
there?
it.
It's not lined up with the other one. Why
Nope.
would you stop there?
Why would you even roll it? What's the agenda here? No,
Like,
yeah,
it just
that
seems convenient in front
that
of the camera.
TikTok one was
Jose
bullshit.
reports what happened to the security guard Freddy and to
This
his
one,
foreman, but they tell
He is
Jose
doing the
that
hand. Come on,
he
move
was
on.
the only worker on duty that night.
I mean, there is a
He was
cone.
completely alone on the job site.
Why were you
So
completely
as a matter
alone?
of site security, they check the CCTV footage, and they're shocked by what.
Where
they
do you think you
find.
got to see like this
And this is where
B-roll
things get
of two
really
construction
weird.
workers looking
Because
over a
Jose
laptop?
spots a photo on the wall inside the office
Oh,
and
stock footage
recognizes
things
the
are
man
really
in the
weird.
picture as the man
You
who
can find
helped him
anything.
out that night. Security
Most of
guard
the pictures
Freddy
I
and Jose's
post
foreman
of
are
my face
chilled
ones are from stock
to their
photo places,
core.
for example.
Because you see,
I don't want to pay for
the
that
man
shit.
Jose points out in the photo passed away over
Like,
7
they have
years
literally
ago.
everything.
The man's name was Alan
We never
Lopez,
got
and back in
this.
2015,
We
when he
never
was
got
only
this.
21 years old. He
Wait,
was hit by a truck on.
no. It was a different story for Bub. Bub was an old man, I think, wasn't it? I swear it was
I
an
think
old
you're
man.
Right.
The job
Or like
site
a
and
construction
passed
worker
away
who was older.
almost instantly.
Yeah, it was a construction worker who older who died. He died, and I made that joke saying,
Weeks
How
from
fucked up-
retirement.
"Yeah," I said, "What was the like? That's so awful that even after death you're still working." I made that
Yeah.
reference. This guy was young. How young was he? He was what?
Holy shit.
19? No, 21? Was he 21? That's 21 right there.
He was hit by a truck on the job site and passed away almost instantly.
On the job? Why is there
Security
still a
guard
job
Freddy
site?
decides to post the bizarre footage on TikTok.
Yeah, why was it a job
After
site
receiving some backlash,
in
8 years
2015
ago.
when he
he
died?
decides to actually show just how difficult it is to move.
Oh, we never saw this.
Cable reels.
All right, let's see it. Before I think I debunked this story. Well, that's on gravel.
Even if you pushed it hard enough.
He does have a point. But this is on gravel.
So could it be that Jose received?
Is that
help from the
gravel?
ghost of
Is that
Alan
gravel?
Lopez, whose
Impossible to
spirit
know.
is still
Yeah, it's
wandering
too
the
low.
job
We
site?
need to enhance that resolution to
Let me
make it.
know
But like
down
he
in the
stops it.
comments. Scared?
You see
He
how he puts
stops
his
it.
hand down and stops
He
it?
stops it
Paranormal
pretty
witness.
easy. I bet it was different material. Wait. I want to get a little enhance.
Because like if somebody was pushing
His
it, you
spirit
wouldn't
is
put your hand in
still
front of it to stop it, right? You would
wandering the
say,
job site.
"Whoa," and then have
It
them
blacked
stop
out
it.
again. Come on. Why did it black? What the hell, YouTube? So it was me before. This is weird.
The internet's
Dude.
on fire.
I don't know, you can
Every
still hear me.
every place on the
There we
internet is
go.
falling apart around us.
Is there anything on this reel? Yeah, there's shit on there
Let
still.
me know down in the comments.
What I think he did, honestly,
Scared?
what I think was used to make that happen, maybe
Maybe it was on a slope.
that or like a thing to push it, like a machinery.
to death. Paranormal investigator Sergey Nastya
Man, our
and
YouTube's
Igor from
acting
the YouTube
fuck.
channel Toppy set out to
Sergey
explore a
Nastya.
recently abandoned funeral home in Mora.
You know how I feel
somewhere
about
in
Russia, Russian language.
Locals claim that the funeral home is haunted by multiple
So you like vodka?
ghosts.
He stops
Presumably,
it
the
and it also
spirits of
rolls
the
back a bit.
deceased
This is
who
true,
passed
yeah.
through its halls on the way to the
It's,
other
it
side.
makes no sense to do.
Late into
I
the
find it
night, the
interesting
group
the Bub
decides to
story
split
was
up
slightly
to
different.
explore. It does not
Did we go?
go well. Against her better judgment, Nastya agrees to sit all alone in total darkness in the funeral home chapel.
No, that's still
Nastya
creepy.
can't see
Like, I don't
anything.
believe.
It's a real shame she died.
I don't believe in a lot, like any of this shit, but still sitting in a dark room in a funeral home is creepy as fuck.
As the static IR
It's,
camera records,
generally a bad
we can
move.
see her
I wouldn't do
start
it.
to get a bit freaked out.
That- Yeah, it's creepy as fuck in there. No shit, you're in pitch black. I heard vodka.
I do like a vodka.
Now what happens next is absolutely terrifying.
It's always absolutely terrifying.
What's that mean? Oh, they enhanced the sound by 3 yikes. There's orbs.
Orbs!
In the pitch black darkness,
I don't get
Nastya
it.
can't see a thing.
Oh,
A crucifix
I didn't even
suddenly
see it.
falls off
Thanks
a
to the
table
red thing.
nearby. But most horrifying of all, the coffin behind her moves by itself. In the dark, Nastya has no
I don't
idea
see
what
it
the
moving.
sounds are. But nevertheless, the noises scare her enough that
Yeah.
she decides to just get out of there. After Nastya leaves, the static camera continues to record.
Perfect,
And
good.
what it captures is like something right out of a horror movie.
How is this scared to death?
Scared.
Camera
that.
hatch. Tell me that coffin opens up. Oh. Wow, that's not. Is this Rasputin?
I hate to say it, this video is pretty dumb. The shadow move, wow.
Yeah.
How would you achieve that effect?
A dark shape appears on top.
I don't know.
of
We're
the
gonna have to
coffin
ask Pink
and
in a
then
couple
slowly
weeks.
floats up
What if you
towards the
put
ceiling.
an object in front of the
Before
light that
disappearing
makes the
into
IR
thin
work like
air.
this, and then
The Toppy
move it
team
up
has no idea what this bizarre shape could be.
until it's out of the
So could
view,
it be that
and
the
then it
abandoned
disappears?
funeral home
I mean,
is
with the
haunted?
resolution of the camera and the IR
We
on it, it
know
wasn't that
What
great.
you think? You can watch this entire investigation over
All
on
I'm
the
saying
YouTube
is that you
channel
just have to have an
Toppy.
IR light that was shining on the room,
just
and then
over
fuck
your
with that.
shoulder. This next video is a bit of a mystery.
Oh,
as
this
it
is
was
LeBron.
posted nearly 13 years ago to an anonymous YouTube channel called LeBron Who 422.
Please be
The video
LeBron
description
James.
says that the
Please
channel
be
owner and
LeBron
his two
James.
friends were hanging out in
Please.
the basement of their
I
shared
beg you.
home for the very last time before moving out.
Please be
They're
LeBron
recording a
James.
few videos to remember their time at their old home when things take a terrifying turn.
Oh, we seen this.
Dude, come on, man.
This is LeBron James.
LeBron? Who?
This is. I think this is LeBron James.
Stacko, what are you doing over there?
I think I found a mouse in here somewhere.
Are you serious?
Dude,
It's stuck.
I can't find it.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, the face going around behind
Turn the
him.
lights on.
He got murdered by a ghost.
I'll do it.
This was clearly a prank thingy because look how the camera moves.
There's not. Get it? I can't see it.
Like, why was he recording?
That's always the important question, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mouse is really getting fine.
we saw this one.
Did you see it?
Did you see? I gotta take a
Someone or
drink.
something can be seen standing behind one of the friends just inside the basement storage area.
I'm gonna say though, 2010 isn't a bad video. Isn't pretty good.
I think it's legitimately a person with a mask sitting behind him.
No, I know, but for them to get out of the way, move away, perfect.
Yeah, just
They
duck
did a good
down
job.
and move at the same
Yeah.
time when they walk
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, because he has the camera down to turn on the light. No mouse in here. I think it was great. I think they did a good job. I think they did
They go inside
such
and turn
amazing.
the paranormal and elaborate hope.
It's totally bullshit.
Sophia says that she's been experiencing bizarre.
Wait, we're at number
I still-
5 and more than halfway
activity
through the
in her
video?
home
Oh
in
yeah,
Argentina.
these are gonna be cool. Argentina. Don't cry for me. I actually like that technique though. But how do they get? I guess that room had no windows because to get that absolute darkness to pull that off though is quite impressive.
Yeah, it looked like a garage or something. It had a fucking water heater.
It was
in
probably like my water room that's like AIDS in there in the corner.
Yeah.
There.
Tina. She's home
No
alone one
windows,
night when she
just
starts to
AIDS.
hear strange sounds coming from downstairs. What
Oh,
happens
good drink for
next
good
is
boy.
Good boy.
Absolutely terrifying.
Have to drink for good boy. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you do.
all
You do
right.
have to drink for good boys. That's the rules. I actually Clark when Timbo was gone was the most cuddly motherfucker in the world. That fucker, no, like I would literally move an inch away from him, and he'd get up, dead asleep, reposition himself, so his back he's just laying back to back. That whore of a dog. I love that dog. I know he was a good boy. Droop couldn't give a
A good
fuck.
boy can be a whore.
Droop
I
was
mean,
like,
that's
"Don't
true.
touch me."
A very good boy.
Oh, we know this. Isn't there hands here? We didn't know it was from Argentina before. This is literally on Monday.
Argentina.
I was rotating to turn on my alarm. Those look like the things under people's tongues, you know? Like, you know, you have the things. Like, honestly, this is literally a worst nightmare of mine, though. Like, there's a fire, an intruder, a monster, like getting my dog, a tornado, getting the dogs to safety. It's literally a nightmare of mine because of like, I could probably get 2, but getting all 3 into the safe spot, like, is, oh man, I know Bruce or Droop or Clark would just, one of them would be so fucking stupid. I don't know. What
Oh, I would
do.
just be afraid of a dog like bolting and going out of the safety when things got bad.
That's also the
Yeah.
thing, but like a tornado, I remember at my mom's house when the tornado warnings would go off, I had to get the dogs downstairs, and we have 3 levels, so there's like the not technically downstairs in the basement where you're supposed to be, and getting them to go down there was so fucking hard. And they never did. They always ran back upstairs.
Sophia sees an ominous dark figure
Yeah,
at
we
the
saw
bottom
that.
of the
Skip.
hands disappear.
It's
I
the
remember
thing
the
under your
hands.
tongue.
Stop 5
That was literally
poster,
Monday.
Vegetable soft 2865.
So here's the
says-
thing too, though. That's actually crazy about the Bub and Nuke doing it kind of back to back. They came out so close together that I'm surprised they could do the editing and get the B-roll
Maybe.
in.
I mean, there isn't that many new videos coming out. What are the odds they just organically ran into the same videos?
I bet people are setting up to both. Because you know they have
Yeah.
that link and shit.
That in the middle of
I
the
can't
night,
wait
her
to send them
2-year-old son
the stream where
woke up and got
Sidewinder
out of
dies.
bed. She put him back down and then decided to check her baby
I'm gonna miss
camera to
Sidewinder
see
after he
what
dies, but,
might
I
you
know.
have
it'll be
disturbed
worth
it.
it. for
After
the
that
footage.
bruise
What
in
she
his face
found
with the hammer.
was truly shocking.
I hate kids. I actually wouldn't care if a kid died. This is new. February 10th at 11:21. I don't get it. The kid's touching his face. All right. Kid woke up from a dream. Oh, of course he's dying. Are you kidding me? Of course he's dying.
Did you see it?
I actually didn't.
Something seems to be touching or moving the child's ear
What?
as he tries
That
to sleep.
legitimately
Movement
looks
is
like
so
camera
aggressive that it
distortion.
actually
Yeah,
wakes
that is
the
camera
little boy up,
distortion.
and he grabs at his
100%.
ear and then looks around to see who.
As I
or
said
what-
before, for camera, just how it work, cameras work is for compression reasons. They only record if something's changed. So probably the kid nudged or moved their head a little bit, causing the ear to change the image location, causing that to occur.
was touching him. Redditor Vegetable Soft 2865 says that her son has never been able to move his ears on his own.
It looks like camera
especially not the
distortions like no
top
other.
of his ear, and she believes that something paranormal could be in her home. But
I mean, the kid
as
was wiggling
always,
just before that point,
let me know
too.
what you think.
Yeah, his arms are
Probably
moving.
doesn't
If you
help.
look on the bottom there, arms completely moving.
Lights.
That means his
out.
body's moving too.
Reddit user Comcap7292
Comcap?
says
Reddit?
that for a while now she's been seeing strange shadow figures in her home, but she's always wondered if it was just her imagination. So as a test, she decides to set up a laser light grid in
Okay.
her hallway.
You
and
gotta
set the
connect-
camera
projector.
to
Yeah, she has a
record
connect.
each night. Late one night as she's watching TV in bed, something happens that is absolutely
The Connect was awesome,
chilling.
sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was just ahead of its time.
And
It's
it,
fucked up.
wait, I might have seen this video a long time ago. Wait, the dots just turn off altogether?
Well, like from left to right,
Oh.
and then from right
Why?
to left they turn back on.
Why would the dots turn off?
Because something
A
was
large
standing in
shadow
front of
suddenly
it.
blocks out the lights from
Oh!
the laser grid.
It was
Then just
the
as
idea it
mysterious
was
shadow
just standing
disappears,
there?
The bedroom TV
Why?
starts to glitch out.
Okay, that glitch is pretty
Now, the
cool.
Reddit user claims that no one was in the hallway at the time of this recording.
Of course
and she
not.
says that she has
Why
no
would you be
idea
recording
what
this and you're
strange
sitting there staring
shadow
at your
could
phone?
be.
No, no,
Like-
she's recording her room because she said there's creepy shit going on. So the
But I
premise
know,
is
but like,
man, this thing's fucking up. So she put a camera in there to record her thing with the dot projector that was blocked out the light.
insanity to do it like this. With the full room in view so that you see the TV and her phone?
Yeah, the TV one's dumb. Wouldn't you put it in front of the doorway on the other
You
side
would
of the
put
bed?
it so that it would see the full hallway around the dots, right? Like,
Yeah, the other side, or at least closer to the doorway, like on the other side of the room, right?
yeah.
But she just probably wanted to show off her
Shadow
bra
of
strap.
doubt. Late one afternoon
Yeah.
in Spain, TikTok user Les.
I will
spots
say
the
though,
shadow
that the TV effect was pretty cool though. It was
This
pretty cool
person's a,
effect.
this
of a
person's a
pigeon
real
perched
bitch.
just
Niche
outside her
back-
second floor window. She decides to record a funny video for scaring the bird away.
Whoa!
But when she
Uh-huh.
approaches the window,
A funny video of you being an
things
asshole.
take a very odd turn.
Why fuck with the bird?
Algo ahí y no sé
There was a
qué.
shadow on my window and I thought it was a
Una
pigeon.
sombra en mi
I was going to
ventana
film
y
it to
Oh.
scare it away.
But you're speaking English?
It was on the top left.
Well, I know.
Oh, you mean what the fuck? Hello?
Oh, yeah. I guess what the fuck is all languages. Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
Not afraid enough.
¿Qué es eso?
She
a
has
shadow
a
can be
phrase.
seen through the blinds, but when Les lifts the curtain, there is no pigeon or anything else for that matter.
I'm gonna
But the
scare a
shadow
bird for
remains,
fun.
And then just suddenly
Oh no, there's
Yeah.
no
moves
bird.
away.
I hope she gets haunted and dies
Les,
now.
who has never posted any other supernatural video, is
Do
baffled
you see that?
by
She's
the
got like
incident.
500
She
views
says
on
that
shit.
she
She's
doesn't
just
really
trying
believe in the
shit.
supernatural.
Yeah.
But also, she says she has no clue what the odd shadow could have been.
What could it have been though?
So
Let's
is
say
this
she
something
wasn't. What could it have been?
Anything. Just a shadow from across the street. If you move the blind, you don't see the shadow
Yeah,
anymore.
that's what I was saying.
'Cause
I was
the thing
thinking.
the shadow is casting on is not there.
I wonder if there's a balcony above it.
Like, did they show her putting it back down and the shadow's still there?
Yeah, yeah, the shadow's there
Normal?
right away.
Or just an odd
Then it
trick of the
moves.
light.
I'm
Oh,
thinking.
okay.
I bet there's a
The
balcony
dark
above
passenger.
that's casting a shadow down.
Yeah,
Very
somebody's
early
head-
one morning,
somebody was
a bus
out on a
driver
balcony.
from
Not a
Google,
head,
Singapore
foot, a
is
pigeon,
getting
it
ready
could've been
to
anything.
start his shift when he looks at the bus's CCTV camera.
We saw this.
and
This was
spots
the one.
what looks like a person.
There's
sitting
a
in the
person. He
bus's
had to walk
upper
to the
deck.
back and push a
which
button, but
should
there's
be-
no one there.
He was like, fuck this. No,
So
I
please
like that
subscribe
guy.
to
I
his-
like that video, that one, last one, because the guy's like, it's too early for this shit. He's like, I'm tired of
It's
this
always
life.
too early.
It's too early for this shit. It could have even been a dick. I don't know.
In a just world, it would have been a dick.
God, it would have been such a hard dick. Oh, daddy. The hell was that? Why are you listening to
The
French?
audio in your song. What?
That wasn't you?
No.
Hold on.
Sounded like there was audio in the song, like voice.
I rewound it. What the fuck?
That's
Why
not
is it
Jamel.
French? Out of all the languages, why is it French? That's a coincidence.
Is French for you like Indiana Jones is to Snake?
Yeah, but
Damn.
also just a coincidence because we were just talking about it. This is a new song, I think. I've never heard this one before, but it's lo-fi.
It is very lo-fi.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's burn through it. I'll be more prepared next week for when I actually get a moment to fucking breathe. What
No
other
breathing,
word-
only videos.
So you remember Amanda Byron, Brian, Burana?
Nickelodeon girl?
Yeah, Nickelodeon girl. So she was
Ryan's? or
put
whatever.
in Bynes. Thank you. She was put in psychiatric ward today for 72-hour observation because she was found walking the streets of LA nude in the middle of the
Hey.
night.
This happens to a lot of child actors. Do you think maybe
Yeah, oh no, she was clinically
doing
well.
this fucks people up?
Well, no, what happened is she was under conservatorship till like a
Yeah.
year ago, I think.
Well,
and
child
then
actors,
Yeah.
parents are in charge of the money, and then when they grow up, their parents are still in charge of the money, and they have no autonomy, and it freaks them the fuck out.
I don't think it's that. I think it's a little bit of like it's a little bit. I honestly, I hate to feed into this ideology because I don't think it's all the time, but I think it's a lot. Where, and it's even happened with that Twitch streamer who was in Stranger Things, where
thought you were
women
gonna say Amaranth.
especially, no, but I mean it could apply.
Slightly
there
different
too, but
situation.
different situation. Where the fuck is this song? Ghost in the Daylight. Okay, I'll let it play now. So where women in the showbiz have unreal expectations of their image and how they should
Oh,
wear
that too.
and all that nonsense. Also the whole honestly, let's just call it how it is. The rape and molestation of child actors that occurs
Yeah.
constantly that is out there. So who knows what she was
If it
what
happened to Brendan
atrocities.
Fraser, it could happen to anyone.
Well, I mean, honestly, Brendan Fraser's hot, so yeah, it could. But I think I'm pretty immune to it. I don't think it would happen to me. I think I'm pretty okay.
You're not tight enough.
I'm
The
not.
people want the
I'm
tight bodies.
yeah, they want that tight body. I'm not. I'm a loosey goose.
Yeah.
But no. So I think, like, okay, remember that one guy who had a foot fetish, and
Oh,
he
Quentin
made.
Tarantino.
I think he does too, actually.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. So no,
It's
but
in
the
all
other
of his
guy,
movies. He's
the
just a weirdo about feet.
the Nickelodeon guy who made all these child stars like do like weird shit with their feet for like, oh, she's gonna put her
Uh-oh.
thing in jelly and shit. Like, but she was a child actor.
Bring out the gack. I want to see them step in the gack.
Yes. Before that time, right? So she was in when he was still like big shot too. Before was it Selena Gomez even did any weird shit? Like that was around the time where they were untouchable. So who knows what atrocities she was exposed to that caused her to have these psychotic breaks, right? So that, but she was put into a psychiatric hold. I mean, the Star Wars kid got fucked up issues because of people ripped on the original movie so bad. Also, I don't know why they ripped on him for being in that movie when they could have ripped on him for, Jingle All the Way. But, that's its own little deal. Like, right?
Just rip on the people who made the movie. Like the fucking kid actor had. The kid actor probably was put in there from a parent, and they were like, "Hey, this kid works great for this role," and the kid was like, "I didn't choose this. I just want to act."
I don't think they're the word. Honestly, among Star Wars fans are
Cranberry
terrible. Don't get me
mimosa.
wrong. I think generically fan bases are the worst. I would argue that Harry Potter fan base is far more vile.
I mean, the toxicity we've just recently observed kind of shows that.
But I mean, like, besides that element of it, I mean, like, if you get in the nitty gritty of it, I think because
Here's the thing.
Harry Potter has those books and the movies.
I have a gamble.
You want to gamble?
I think the most toxic fan base potentially is Marvel.
No, I don't think so.
If it came out that like a Marvel person was extremely problematic, and then people were like, we should boycott Marvel. You don't think people would legitimately riot worse than any other property?
I think Marvel people shit on their own comics and IPs a lot. I think it's shit on it enough. Same with DC. I think they're used to being shit on. I don't think they would. I think Harry Potter might be one of the worst, followed by maybe it's a different breed. So Lord of the Rings fan base is pretty stickler. If you don't follow the source, get the fuck out. There's no liberty. But I don't think they're even that bad. I think Harry Potter is literally the worst. I'm trying to think of another big fan base that is like just out of this world. and I can't really think of one. Star Trek, no, they're used to being shit on.
They're too nice. Yeah.
No, they're just used to it. Like they've lived that life a bit. They were the first cons of cons.
Pokemon fans.
Bronies? Yeah. I'll start with bronies. We'll get to Pokemon. Yeah, but bronies aren't toxic to each other, I thought bronies were pretty much like sucking each other's dicks.
What you're
right?
talking about is called racism, except for now it's not. It's ideological racism.
Yeah, right. No, isn't bronies
They're like each other. They hate everyone else.
Yeah, right. Isn't that what it is? Isn't that like the whole thing? Like they really
they love each other. They hate.
They
anyone
don't
who doesn't.
gatekeep. They don't gatekeep each other either. Right?
Yeah, if you come into their circle, they'll be like, "You're cool."
Yeah. So I wouldn't say.
And it's just because they want more ponies to fuck.
They need more. They need the masses. They're recruiting all the time. It's like saying bronies. I think Pokemon actually does, but the problem is I don't think
people in Pokemon hate other people from Pokemon.
Well, no, I think
built in because like from Red and Blue and on, there's always been a division.
Yeah, but people buy both.
Yeah, I mean the real fans buy both.
You got the purists who like the originals only. Then you have the newer people who like the newer
3D
stuff. But I think honestly they're not wrong because I think Pokemon is such like a lazy game to make that they haven't made anything new to make it worth playing.
It's just an RPG, right? It's just an RPG, but you put a billion characters in it that you just kind of recruit.
Yeah, it's like it's the same shit.
Like
they're kind of right.
But there's no like the story isn't focused on the characters at all.
You know what?
You know what?
No, it's a terrible fan base. Final Fantasy community. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're bad, man.
I mean, we all know that Final Fantasy 9 was the best one, and then after that, the games were bullshit.
I think I actually didn't like 9. I didn't even like 8 that much. I think
if
honestly,
you didn't like 9, you hated the SNES ones.
No. I gave up after 8 pretty much. Like I started just not giving a shit anymore. I think Tactics literally had the best story, followed by 7 was good and Legends 2. Legends 2 made me depressed because that your teacher was such a good guy.
You like the offshoots?
I don't think Tactics is an offshoot. I think that's a pretty popular one.
Tactics is a side story, like a weird.
I think their story is literally one of the best. Has a political agendas. Has
it lines up
religion.
with Final Fantasy 12, I think.
14 actually as well.
Well, 14 doesn't count. 14's every fucking game.
No, and actually, there's this running theory.
They have Magitech armor in 14. Fuck off.
All the stories of Final Fantasy are all linked. Just they're in different time.
Right. Well, they're all in different. They're concurrent realities or whatever.
No, they're
like they've mapped this out in other games.
No, literally, the thing is that they're all the same. It's just a different point in time.
It can't work. The globes are different.
Yeah, Earth changes.
No, I mean like drastically.
Yeah, Earth changes.
That doesn't work.
It works. No.
It works great when it's a parallel reality.
No, Earth changes is crazy, but you summoning a fucking god to just shoot some lightning that doesn't even kill in one shot a fucking low-life peasant in the town of fucking bullshit? That's the wild card?
The thing that's wild
because you had to slot your materia properly to ensure the damage
thing that's
output
wild
is high.
About your proposition, other than the fact that the worlds are different sizes and different layouts.
That's not my proposition.
But it's just that at the end of each of those games, well, outside of a couple, when you finish the game, the world is saved.
Kind of.
Like it wouldn't make sense for the world to finally to fall into chaos and then just be completely shifted.
Well, isn't that the whole story about Final Fantasy 1? The world's not saved. That's the whole point.
No, well, what do you mean? When you beat Final Fantasy 1, you destroy chaos.
No, because then there's World of Eos, where actually the whole point is you're the chaos guy and you're actually going to destroy chaos, but then you end up knowing the only way to but the only way to save the world is actually to become chaos.
No, you're off in that what is that? What game? The fucking Paradise.
No, yeah. Well, that's still lore.
Yeah, but it's not when they made that game.
No, I know. But that was the reason it was called Final Fantasy. You know why it was called Final Fantasy,
I understand the concept. It was supposed to be, but it was like an intersection from the original story where new characters were introduced.
No, the reason it was called Final Fantasy is because they ran out of money. This was their final game.
You meant that first one, yeah.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah. So
I
they
thought you
called it-
meant the one
so
that
they
introduced
didn't
the Chaos
have
guy.
they didn't add lore, and then they fucking made a couple other
No,
games.
the first game had a lot of lore.
No, they didn't add lore to connect it. They weren't.
No, because
they
the
weren't
second
thinking
game is
big.
also in its own thing.
Yes.
And then the third game was also in its own thing.
So
and then
then
the fourth game was in its own thing.
yeah, and then they retconned it, and they're like, you know what? They're all connected.
No, they didn't.
Oh, they are, and they have.
The only way they've ever retconned that was in Kingdom Hearts.
That's not true. They did it in 14, they did it in 12, and they did it in 10.
No,
too.
14 doesn't count because that's a weird ass.
Why doesn't
side
it count?
thing.
Why are you?
Because it's an
gatekeeping what game it-
MMO. They
So?
brought stuff in there from every property. They Kingdom Hearts'd it.
No, they did. They didn't bring in any property. Tactics is the most direct property. What other properties they bring in?
If I look up the page for Final Fantasy 14, like on a
Do it.
wiki,
They brought it
you're
like
gonna
to
make me fucking
No.
prove that they
No.
have Magitech armor and fucking okay.
So yeah, they have Magitech. Yeah, they have things, but
That's
what other
Final
direct
Fantasy
lore?
6. They have red mages, don't they?
Magitech is also in 7 a bit. There's some tech.
No, they don't call it Magitech in that.
They call it TAK. Tech
It's-
Warrior.
It's not a Magitech.
But it's
Magitech
tech.
is explicitly okay. When Final Fantasy 6, when they had the Espers, right? That's not live stream shit. It was a different world where magic lived, and they pulled pieces of it out, and they were feeding on that other world.
I didn't create this. Fan bases
I'm
that
telling
are far
you,
greater than you and I.
Apparently, I'm a bigger Final Fantasy fan and more toxic.
No, you're not, because you don't play 14 at all.
No,
You
because I
haven't-
think
you don't know
14
the
is
story.
dumb.
You don't even know the story of it. So no, I played all of them, but 10 to I played 11, 12, 13. What the fuck was
Okay,
Final Fantasy 13?
I'm looking at a list. They reference in Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy
Yeah, I didn't
2,
play
Final
13,
Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 4, the after years, Final Fantasy 5, Legends of the Crystals, Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2, Last Mission, Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 12, Revenant Wings, Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 13-2, Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 14 itself,
Right.
Final
Well,
Fantasy
that's
15,
how can you link
Typo,
yourself?
Agido, Tactics, Tactics Advanced, Tactics A2, Tactics S, Vagrant Story, Crystal Chronicles, Ring of Fates, My Life as a King,
Yes,
which
but
is a
you-
side
but-
story. And
But
not
where? But where are they? What's the link? Is it story based or just naming shit?
just having things from those games in
But
that
that's
game.
not fair, because having a cactar in games is also referencing other shit. Having a gold saucer is referencing other shit.
No, I mean, if you're having a gold saucer is explicitly referenced to 7.
Yeah,
But
but
that was the only other game that had a gold saucer.
yeah, but it's not the same. But it could
What do
be.
you, though it's an entertainment district? It's not the same?
Yeah, it's like, but that could be an Easter egg by lore standards, because it could be like how in all Alfred
Well, no,
Hitchcock's
Cheeseman,
movies.
I'm not going to
there's
count chocobos because those actually exist in every one of those games. Except for like the first couple.
Not the races.
I think most games had an element of racing.
Nope.
I
No,
mean,
they
they
did
had and 9 had the digging.
Yeah, that's
7
9.
had actual races.
7 had races, but before that
8
didn't have
had
shit.
something.
Before 7 didn't have shit. They're just a means of transportation. They retcon the shit of it. In 14, they directly say it's all about what time it took place. And 14, unfortunately, and 11 are still.
I'm not going to count 14's lore.
You're gonna count 11's lore?
I would count 11. No.
Why?
Actually,
Why
no.
now? Yeah, now for the sake of argument, you don't want to count it.
No, because the MMOs are just going to pull in everything they can for content.
No, they had the story written out since Reborn, pretty finited. So that fucker says. Now I only gonna go for what that fucker says, because that's Yoshi P. That's all I can reference. He is the one who's like, "Yep."
I can click into every one of these.
Why didn't this?
They have allusions to the spirits within and Dissidia. Remember Final Fantasy Dissidia? Where
I do.
was a fighting game with every Final Fantasy character in it?
Well, I was more of a. I don't know why this thing didn't work. Hold on a second. I hope I don't lose you. Hold on. Things being weird. So no, I prefer God Bless the Ring of the Irgiz if they would put that in there.
You don't want Dissidia 012 or Dissidia NT?
I didn't like those as much as Irgiz. Irgiz was a far better game.
Or perhaps World of Final Fantasy.
Actually, now that we're on a fucking rabbit hole, how much is Eargiz? Because I would love.
You mean energies?
How do you spell it? I don't know how to spell it. God
It's
bless.
ENERGIZ.
Hold on, I typed it in wrong and I got vitamins.
It was at the arcade at the fucking God, I forgot the name of the theme park in Minnesota because that's
Valley Fair?
Well, Valley Fair. There we go.
When?
Yeah, it was in the arcade there. That was the first time I played it.
Well, I doubt it's still there.
Circa 2008.
You made it sound like it's still there because I was gonna be like, I'll be like,
Probably not. The last
I'm
time I
gonna
played
go
it there
there.
was like 2008.
I had it. I had it for the PlayStation.
The arcade
much-
version's different.
How
Notably.
much different? Well, shit. It's not even on Amazon. God damn it. I was hoping a used copy.
It's not a
would be on
great game
Amazon.
though. It was like a
Oh, I
Power
loved
Stone,
it.
but bad.
It is so good. I fucking love that game. And I would say tournament.
Also, Energies is not a it's weird because there's not a. It just
that
has
game's-
characters from like Final Fantasy VII in it.
Do I still have
Like,
it? Well, no.
Otherwise, all the other characters were original.
Yeah, I know it was great. I like the guy with the rocket legs. So I should check to see if I actually still have this game because it's expensive. But then I see this one where it says "God bless the ring of the Eargiz, PS1 disc only tested." I'll take the disc only. I think I have the case still.
Oh yeah, World of Final Fantasy supports they're all taking place in different like sub realities because you bounce between different realities in that one.
Yeah, but that's one source.
One source from them.
Yeah, but they're not official. I mean, does all of them have chocobo races? I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if
don't.
Final Fantasy 16, they're not they just whip their dick out and they're like, boom. Cloud
So you
Strife
think they put
from Final Fantasy 7. They say that exact line.
you're gonna say that the definitive lore tying thing of the entire series just happens to be 14?
No, because they hinted in other ones too a little bit. A little bit. I think the 14 makes it very I think 14 is the closest you're gonna get to them whipping it out on your face and slapping it a bit in there, and I think that's probably the closest you're gonna get until 16 when they actually say Final Fantasy 7 Cloud Strife was my great
Oh right,
grandson.
Final Fantasy 10 and 11 at Chocobo Racing.
I think did 8?
No. After 7, it was only it was in the Before Crisis. Apparently,
Can I talk
the
about
PSP
actually
one.
how 8 is bullshit? Because if you
What do
didn't
you
have
mean?
one of your characters have the suck you off ability, you could miss
You
out
just
on
didn't like
summoning materia.
junctioning.
No, you could miss out on summoning materia if you didn't suck off the boss.
You didn't junction it.
I hate having that on there all the time. That's such a pain in the ass.
You don't need everything to beat the game.
You don't need to beat it. It's about wanting everything.
That's the sickness. That's the sickness talking.
No, it's not. It was annoying. It was annoying.
People do this all the time with Final Fantasy. I think that's the most toxic part about Final Fantasy. Is all these people being like, you got to play 100%. You need to max out that timer.
No,
you know
I
what
just wanted
happened?
everything.
They said the newest Final Fantasy coming out, if you mainline it, the story, they were like 35 hours. 60 to do like 100%. People were like, what the fuck?
That's not bad.
People got
That's
mad
fine.
instantly. They announced that like 2 days ago.
That's fine. That's a
Right.
reasonable
Every
time.
one of those games is like 20 to 30 hours.
Yeah, if you streamline it.
Yeah.
So I'm not arguing with that time. I think that time's reasonable.
But I don't know what's wrong with people where they think that a Final Fantasy game has to be 80 hours. What are people doing playing these games?
Well, it depends, honestly. Here's the thing. When you streamline, I'm a big advocate in my growing age that I hate trash mobs. I fucking can't stand it. I hate
Just auto
trash
battle them.
mobs.
Fuck it.
If they
Even
had
the
it-
re-releases of those old games are just like, do you want to just handle this grinding bit by pushing one button? We
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah, that's fine, but still, it's just time wasting. I hate it. Now, if the trash is entertaining, fine. So, for instance, Final Fantasy 15, which I did do on stream, we beat it. Did we beat the whole thing, or did we just get to the wedding dress? No, we beat it. We did beat it. I played Final Fantasy 15. I think was it 2 years ago?
You drove that car and then you flew that car.
No, we did it for the wedding dress. That was it. That was the sole function. We did it before April 2021. I remember that because I remember I went to Lowellville and I saw a wedding dress and I took a picture of it. So we did it before then, like pretty much right before then. We did it for that fucking beautiful that dress. You're goddamn fucking right, Monk. That was a good dress. Oh man, that bit was funny. But I don't know what my point was. But the trash mobs. The trash mobs of 15 were pretty good because of one, they were few and far between. You didn't have to do them all. And the fights actually felt good to do because you weren't just fighting the same trash mobs consistently, repeatedly over and over. God of War Ragnarok has that issue where you're in an area and you fight the same 3 mobs. And all you do is spam A or X square.
Here's the problem. I legitimately connect that issue to games with leveling systems.
15 didn't have it, though.
Honestly.
15 didn't have it.
No,
that
because
was
you
my
didn't
point.
need to.
No, 15 didn't have it because even though you're in an area, you were fighting different mobs all the time. They were rotating them. And the fights there weren't that many fights. Like you go in a dungeon, you might have 20 fights. God of War, it's like fucking the same mobs. You're smashing square, and that's it.
That sounds still like Final Fantasy 1.
Mm-hmm. Final Fantasy 1 has this issue. Final Fantasy 7 has this issue.
No, Final Fantasy 1, every location has different enemies.
Yes, but you've got to grind them out.
But you have to fight 20 of them on my way to the boss.
Yes, that's the thing.
Is that bad?
Yes.
There, but not here?
Why? Final Fantasy 15 is not the same. As I said, Final Fantasy 15, there might be 20, but each fight is different mobs. You might see the same 2 to 4 occasionally in there, but it's a totally different fight. God of War is the same fucking encounter.
Well, yeah, because
50 times.
God of War made grind. Like, I think the entire notion of needing to level up to meet a challenge has always been put in games as a way to pad it out.
It is 100%.
Because otherwise, you'd do milestone. Like, oh, I beat this boss. I'm now leveled up. That's how it should be in my mind.
Well,
it's like fighting all these other guys on the side. Secondary. You beat the major threat, you advance.
I wonder, Lunar 2 is such a long runtime, and I don't think I want to do it. I never did beat it. I got really far in it, then the disc stopped reading.
That's true, though, Monk. I mean, if they make them red or blue, and then they use a different element, that's a new fight, baby.
35 hours.
We made these imps blue.
The thing about Lunar 2 is I could go through that game just fine, no big deal. Except for there's one part of that game where they didn't balance it right. And I know the boss, where you got to grind it. You got to grind level it. And it's that fucking mechanical clown boss. That's like a third of the way through. You have to grind the shit out of it. I would love to do it, but I'd hate to grind that fucking boss out. Because that would be annoying.
Lunar 2 is great.
Because they have like
break your conversation,
tits and shit.
But I need to step aside for a minute. So I'll be right back.
Yeah. I mean, we're almost done, but yeah. So Lunar 2 I could do. I mean, Lunar 2 is great because it had a lot of weeb anime shit in it. And I did appreciate that. Well, he's gone before we start wrapping shit up soon. Let's do a race. Dun, 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 dun. But we're not going to do this pussy 11-person race. We're going to do 240 bot race. 45 bot race. Now you do play. We're going to do it. Well, holy shit. Never mind. Now you do play. There we go. I did it. Boom. So, teleport to forward. Auto cam mode. I might do auto cam. I never knew about that. Already doing mega. I'm just going to click play. I want to see what auto cam. If I don't have to do anything, this will be great. I mean, that's great. That's like that's the dream, right? All right, I'm on auto cam mode. Let's see what happens. Tomorrow we will be playing. I think I'm going to play some horror games tomorrow. Auto cam. Let's see what happens. This auto cam sucks. It's only following Zing. Why do I keep hitting it? This auto cam's terrible. I just gotta keep hitting it.
So when I stepped away,
Yeah.
I pulled everything out of my desk.
You pulled what?
It's because my the cord for my headphones got wrapped in the everything.
Right.
So everything on my desk moved.
Did you spill over your mixer again?
Nope.
No.
This mixer's spill proof though now, so
This auto cam sucks. Where am I?
for what? Oh, you're playing the game.
I'm in 50th place.
You're not even streaming the game to me. I can't.
Well, you weren't.
Long.
Yeah, you weren't even there.
I should have had it going for me in case I came back. What if I want to hear the music and see the drills and
The
stuff?
music, I think the music could be a little better. It's fine though.
A lot of
suppose.
things could be better. But this
Monk
game's
use
still new,
lightning.
right? Like maybe it'll be better in time.
Yeah, I think it will be. I think it will be better. I think once I figure out how to unlock, like level up my boy.
You need to figure out how to make it snap to only human players participating.
Yeah, I know I could slap to me, but that's about it. What's manual cam do? Oh, I can just fly around. So this is Tool McBag driving nice and slow in his nice little convertible.
You bought
Mash-
a flag!
No, I got it. It was a reward. $250 people though is the best way to get money because what your place is how much money you get.
Yeah, relative to how many cars are in there.
Right.
Monk
So, like-
got pretty high. He got like 20th.
Did he? Where do you see that?
You were snapped to him for a bit when he crossed the finish line.
Oh, was I really? I'm 67 like a bitch. Was Monk really 20?
20 something.
Do you
I thought.
see him? Let's do a little scrolly action here. Let's get a.
This
Let's get
sucks. This needs to be able to separate out. Tell the beta people to separate out.
Cheese
the
Man's
ability to tell.
119. Cheese Man's 119.
I thought. I swear that fucking.
Monk was
pretty high.
202.
Oh. Well, I saw 20 for sure.
What was I? Was I in the 60s? 70, 80? Where the hell was I? I'm trying to get last
67,
place.
It says at the fucking top, idiot.
Does it? Where?
Your rank, Tool McBag, 67.
Oh, I didn't see that there. Hell yeah, me.
Yeah, it was because you're fucking blind.
182. So the interesting thing though is I want to get last place because the last place unlocks you a really good car. If you play 250 people, you have to get 250, and you get like a big dick car. I've been trying. Haven't been
Because the game is a lottery.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, no, because you can upgrade your car. You actually
none
can
of the upgrades I saw outside of what your boosts could be.
No, buy the car twice.
Does it make it faster?
Uh-huh. There's levels to the
That's-
car. Yeah, I
All
like
right,
it.
no, I'm out. I am kind of
I'm in.
off on this, like I was with Stream Raiders again now because the grind seems bad.
No, the grind isn't that bad. At least I don't think, because I barely touched the fucking thing, and I. Oh, you
If
can see
there's
my
a
screen.
cap level on it, then it's not
There
as
is.
bad. If
There
it's
is a cap level.
uncapped, that's
It's a cap.
insanity.
I think it's 5. So, do you have a game challenge today?
I have the one from last week still.
Oh yeah, I thought I did one last week.
No,
No,
you
I was
said,
really tired. I was really tired.
I'm tired, and I was like, all right.
All right. Well, we were on late. Wasn't it like 11:30 still when I got up on Monday?
I don't know what time you got off.
I mean,
I might have to repack it. 1 second.
and then we'll call it after that.
I
Doodle
thought you were maybe not into the idea of doing the challenges.
Dude, I was so fucking tired on Monday. It was out of this goddamn world.
All right, yeah,
I
have a challenge.
I went to
for
bed
you I
right
can
after.
send
It
you.
was great. I finished the bottle
gonna
of
hate
wine
me.
though, I think.
You remember
Oh,
Qbert?
yeah, I do. I don't think I beat the original Qbert challenge though.
Yeah.
I don't think
What
I
if-
did.
What if I sent you it again? Actually, there was no I don't think there was a Cubert challenge because when I was looking through
There
the
was.
past saves, I didn't
There
see
was.
it. I
There
think this
was.
might be the same one then.
Yeah, I had to replace the bat file. Oh god, it's so loud. Hold on, I'm working on it.
So your challenge, should you accept it, which seems like you sure are, you just need to beat the stage. It's level 2 of Cubert.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
I'm making a prediction. Let's see if anyone takes it.
The thing, my issue I remember having before is like I died twice just learning.
Oh,
the
it
controls.
sucks just to figuring out the controls, right?
Yeah, that's what I remember.
So you have 2 choices.
I hit F1
He needs
to
to
learn
beat
it.
this level, but
Is
in
it
order
F1
to
to-
beat the level. Yeah, it's F1. But it's not paused, so.
Oh.
So,
Alright.
take your bets now. Can Tool Cubert? Your options will be, yeah, he can, Bert, or no, he can't, Bert.
I'm just fucking around at this point.
Play at the beginning and see what the controls are like.
That's what I'm doing. Why is it
Just look at the
asking me
poll.
all these questions?
Because you can change them.
Yeah, but why?
Because you might be a sicko.
Doesn't count, guys. I'm just fucking around. Whee!
Yeah, he's... What? Why would you jump off the side?
I was trying to do that. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, fuck! Boop, 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 boop.
You only have to change one each on this one. It's quite easy. On the one you have to do, you have to do it twice!
I know. And that was level
Yeah,
2?
Easy. Easy game for a baby. No, that was round 1, level 1. Now you're on
Oh.
level 1, round 2. Once you
Gotcha.
finish all the rounds, you progress to level 2.
That's right. Then you have all these assholes. Fuck! Are we good? All right, I'm half one.
It seems the prediction is over, but I don't know if it's
It doesn't
a valid
fuck 'em.
prediction. It's fine. It's balanced.
Cheese Man was making a drink, so it doesn't matter.
Cheese Man thinks you can't. Monks thinks you can. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The green
I
asshole
remember.
sucks, by the
Yeah,
way.
the green asshole's an asshole.
For the record, you can jump on green asshole.
I did. It killed me.
No, you jumped on a purple.
Oh.
I feel like I've empowered you by letting you know you can jump on the green guy.
I don't think it matters too much. Fuck!
You got a bunch of lives. I think you can do... Unless you jump off the side.
I thought I started at the top, I'll be honest.
There's also power-ups. Oh, you should probably hold on to those. You need them in case the snake starts chasing you. The only way to lose it is to make it jump off by using one of the thingies.
Please tell me I have a 0.
Or dying. The little green's good for you.
Ah, fuck! I didn't make it. I hate Hubert.
Do you think you could if you did it again?
Yeah, I 100% could.
Alright.
It doesn't count. It doesn't matter. I fucked that up, but I could do this.
I'm curious. I've seen...
Can I jump
so
on
many
that green
people-
boy?
Yeah.
The small one?
All greens are safe. The little green one is actually beneficial to you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It gives you points.
Oh, well, who gives a shit?
You care about points, right?
Kind of.
You really need to save those.
I know. I don't like
The
how
ones
they
that
can
jump on
move
the sides-
diagonal. It's
yeah,
the
those ones are
absolute
assholes.
bullshit. You sneaky
Alright, here we
bitch.
go. If you go to that side and wait until the last moment to do it. There you go.
Boop, boop.
Look at that. It clears the board, too. He could have done it!
I could have done it. I was. It doesn't matter. It's Cubert. I hate this
What do you
game.
mean? It
I
matters
played
the
this game
most.
so much as a child, and I fucking
Did
hate
you?
it. Yeah, on the computer, on a Mac OS something.
Here's the
Look
thing.
at this.
I'm proud of you for beating it all. But unfortunately, that doesn't help the people who put money
Nope.
on you.
Ah, fuck them. Those idiots.
That Worked. Okay. I thought you were too far from the snake.
No, that was good.
If you're too far from the snake, they don't jump off.
I know, you just have to time it right, is all. Hey! Fuck you! Snake! No, I misaimed it. It's fine. What?
It's fun.
Killed me. What a penis.
It's fun when you play this in the arcade because they have a little, like, you know how pinball machines have that thing that goes snap. When you hit the ground, air quotes, in the arcade one, it makes a bang.
Piece of shit. What an asshole.
So good.
This game sucks. That was lame.
Cubert's a bad game for bad people.
I hate Cubert. I've always hated that fucking game. Mother-in-law loves it. I still think it's trash.
I just wanted to make you do Cubert again so badly. Because I feel like the first time you didn't bring it your all, but the second time you brought your all, and I appreciate
it wasn't the all yet. I just hate that game. Like playing that game is like you playing Space Ace. I just fucking hate it.
I don't hate Space Ace. I just acknowledge it is a completely like you just memorize it. It's not like it's a skill-based game, really.
So memorize it. So easy.
Yeah, exactly. Memorization is not skill. It's just stand here when this happens. Stand here when this happens.
You got to know when to hit those buttons.
No, Cubert's randomized. It does require skill.
No, it does. It's just like, oh, you see a thing, jump off the edge. That's just like Donkey Kong.
Who's that guy who the diagonal movement and then the up and down?
Who's the guy who's
the green asshole?
Video game champion of lifetime.
Yeah, the asshole guy who made a hot sauce.
Yeah. Did he make a hot sauce?
Yeah.
What's his hot sauce? Donkey Kong record holder. That fucker. I mean, we might get sued talking about him. Mitchell? Fucking Billy Mitchell made a hot sauce?
Yeah, he did.
No, he did not. Really? Did he really?
It's got his fucking face on it.
Ricky's. Why is it Ricky? His name's Billy Mitchell.
I don't make the rules.
His name is Ricky's. It doesn't have it. Mine has a chicken on it. It's $12.50. What about this one? Yeah. Ricky's doesn't have his face on it. It says a chicken. It has a cock.
I remember seeing it when he first came out that it had his face on it.
World's famous Louisiana hot sauce. Is it good? I don't want to give him money, so I'm not going to do it, but I really want to know if it's good.
There's a review on Giant Bomb from somebody I know.
That's what I'm reading.
About
That's
this
what I'm reading.
Sauce.
That's what I'm reading right now.
3 out of 5.
Out of what? But yeah, do they like spicy food? I don't trust reviews about anything. I just don't want to give them money. But look, you can buy a gallon jug of it.
Oh, apparently Billy Mitchell owns a restaurant chain called Ricky's.
Oh. I was wondering how he stays alive.
You mean just playing Donkey Kong doesn't pay the bills?
I don't think he has copyright for Miss Pac-Man being on one of his labels. But what do I know? I don't know nothing. I do kind of want Mexican food, though. Maybe I'll get that place tomorrow.
There it is. I see the King of Kong hot sauce has his face on it that he made.
Says the person that has a speed run for VVV about memory. Nice try.
I don't have a valid speed run for VVVV. I had the person who had the top speed run in VVVV come into my chat though when I was doing it. That was weird.
No,
I told them that I was doing it. I had to practice doing it drunk because that's how I was going to do it in real life.
No, the whole point was like knowing the levels of VVV is a memory based because you have to know when to do it.
Really short though, but also like it's still randomized.
So is everything else about us. Tom DeLong, we already went over. Do you have anything else?
I don't know. Do we have anything in the show? We just fucking are. We're leaves on the fucking wind. We go where the things take us.
I know. I was asking if you had anything else. I was actually asking.
No, I'm trapped in fucking wine country drinking cranberry mimosa. This one's pretty alright.
Actually, I would drink
it. It reminds me vividly of. Let me take another sip real quick.
I don't think a cranberry juiced champagne is a mimosa anymore, though.
This one reminds me of when I got fired from Cub Foods when I was the employee of the month.
Okay. I actually know that story.
Yeah, I've said it before. I was just late too many times, even though I had the best efficiency and everything. Whatever.
I can't remember. I could Google it. I'll just Google it because I can't remember the city. Skunk. I'm gonna Google skunk schools. So okay, that's not the one. Skunk in Canada school. I know it's in Canada. All right, here we go. In Winnipeg Elementary School.
Winnipeg.
And Winnipeg had a family of skunks invade that school, spraying it everywhere. They were basically just it was a chem lab essentially. And it was so bad and they couldn't find all the skunks in the school that everyone had to like leave and go to a different school in a different town while they hunt for the skunks. Then they also installed all this shit to mitigate some of their bullshit, the smells. Have you ever been sprayed by a skunk?
No, I've only ever come in contact with animals that have done it, like pets.
I've
never
only
been
smelled
hit by a skunk.
roadkill. That's about it. I actually saw a skunk around one of my dogs once. I don't know which. I think it was at home, my mom's house, and it never got sprayed. Luckily, I was like, "Get in the fucking house! God damn it! Get in the fucking house!" And they did eventually. But yeah, I hear the smell of after they
Sorry.
spray you. It's brutal, more than roadkill brutal.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad when you're in proximity of it.
Did you
Monk,
tomato juice it or did you vinegar it?
We tomato juiced it. I have to talk to Monk real quick though. Monk.
We already talked about the VVV.
No, it's not the VVVV. I am still working on having a valid speed run for the game Westworld 2000, which is a partially it's a skill based game because it's buggy as shit, so you have to work around the bug.
Great.
That's all. I don't know if you need to see that game at some point. It's a fucking madness.
I mean, it can't be worse than Moist Critical's game that he had a speed run challenge for $10,000.
What was that one?
Armac, AMAC, something. I can't remember the title. It was a janky fucking game. Moist.
I don't know if that's true.
Critical AMAC Runner. There we go. AMOC Runner. Sorry, AMOC Runner. And he put a $10,000 bounty on it, and it was a broken, buggy game. And some of the technique people did was pretty fucking insane. But they had to lower the FPS limit because the game worked different on FPS. Like if you had a higher FPS, you were able to do more jank. So they had to make it so everyone had to go on 60.
That's how Westworld do. And you know what's fun about Westworld? I'm running in an emulated machine, and I still have to downclock it from that. Because at some points it runs very slow, and some points it runs really fast, depending on what's happening on the screen.
But to even it out for people with better computers, they made it so 60 frame rate is the cap for your speed run. Because it was easier if you had a better computer. Back to news. Jury convicts 3 in the murder of XXX Tentacruel. I don't know who the guy is, but I can't believe they actually are convicting people for.
Who is this person?
No, he's a rapper.
Why do they have a name like that? Oh, okay.
Apparently, like everyone loved his music, but I think he was also problematic at the time. No, I don't know anything about rap music, so I don't really know anything. But I think he was actually under other allegations, then he was murdered, right? I thought he was a Pokemon.
Yeah, Tentacruel is a Pokemon. How about all the people at Twitch who just got fired?
Yeah, but I kind of wonder
like 3,000.
Yeah, but it was. But how many of those do you think is about the Pokemon thing?
I have no idea. That's a lot of people.
I know. I don't think all of them.
3,000 people would ruin a lot of companies to remove. But
yeah,
I mean, Twitch is a behemoth, right? It's like enormous.
No, I don't think it's that big, but I think most of those people were like managers for partners, and they just pushed those loads onto other people. So there's probably they probably cut half their staff or a quarter of their staff and pushed all their people over to the other people.
I'm just gonna look up real quick how many people work at Twitch.
Yeah, do that because I'm curious because of what do they do? They don't fucking answer customer support. We all know that. They have Twitch managers.
Well, Zippia has to be wrong.
Why?
Zippia quoted the number of workers there is 1,146.
Maybe
That
now
doesn't
after
seem
the
right.
fire.
That doesn't seem right.
Maybe after the fire. I don't know. I mean, it
sorry,
says 1,000.
Uh,
It says 1,800
okay,
employees.
Twitch is saying they reduced 400, but I remembered seeing a thing where combined with the Amazon workers who were working on Twitch, it was much higher.
Amazon doesn't count. Yeah,
Amazon
they said
owns
400.
Twitch. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I know, but that's a different entity. It's like what's it called? United Health and the one that starts with an O that I can't remember. God, I should know that one. I think it starts with an O. It's like a separate companies. You can't trust
regardless,
the parent
it
company.
appears that my number was off by a factor of 3.
Optum. Thank you, Monk. It's like Optum. They're separate entities and budget.
The news stories are 400 jobs.
Still, I bet one of them is the Pokemon guy who is soliciting
Sure.
shit.
Well, no, like it's an easy fire.
That Pokemon guy? They should have fired him a long. Yeah.
I mean, like if you're cutting off a bunch of people, Amazon
you may as well get
9,000.
Well, you may as
well get rid of the ones who aren't towing the line, right? Like just
towing the line. The guy like literally like sexually like manipulated people.
The line has been gone for this man.
Yeah, this guy was a little bit on United Health. Sorry, you're right. Alex Jones, who would have thought, is hiding $1.5 billion so he doesn't have to pay it. Who would have thought? And
he has that much money?
Dude, you can never.
How would you? All he is an insane human being. How did he accumulate $1 billion?
How do you think? There's half the country's insane.
You think people are buying his fucking pills?
100%. Yeah, I do.
God,
and
damn.
It's not like he accumulated his wealth in like 4 years. He accumulated it in 20. That's when he went off the wrong.
$1 billion is pretty good.
Yes, you're right.
I could have believed millions.
Nope. He's trying to avoid. Well, yeah, because that's the payout he has to pay Sandy Hook. Is $1.5 billion to the Sandy Hook families.
Yeah, they put a big number on it so that he would have to pay them forever, which apparently he has enough wealth on hand to do.
Yeah, he's concealing. I believe he does. Like, I mean, let's assume he made $100 million a year, which is a lot. But I mean,
that's a lot.
But he was the front face of the alt-right, dude. He was the big boy. He was the what was that other guy's name from Fox? Which I don't think is still there anymore, but he hated Al Franken real bad. Blue Cheese Man would know who I'm talking about. He always screamed at him and cut their mics off. Like, turn on your mics! And he always screamed at him. Who was that fucker's name? Fox. I'm just gonna do Fox News host who yells a lot. Not Tucker. It was the pre-Tucker Carlson, because I don't think this guy exists anymore.
Alex Jones' salary was going to be cut to $500,000 a year after the bankruptcy.
Was going to be cut to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking a lot. Bill O'Reilly! I didn't even see it, but I remember.
I see people quoting around $7 million a year on his peak.
He's
I don't think he has $1 billion.
No. For let's take into account of. No, I don't think he has 1.5 billion, but I think he has close to it.
I would at like 100 million. I could see.
No, I would see more than that. Like that's what he was being paid for Infowars, right? But what about
Infowars was his own venture,
right? But then sponsorships and all the other bullshit he was peddling.
I think that gets you to millionaire status. I don't think that gets you to 100 millionaire status.
Really? I think he could do it. A millionaire? I think he was worth more than $7 million a year. I mean, fuck, Bill O'Reilly was worth more than that, and he's a
Bill O'Reilly is on a major network.
Alex Jones was for a long time.
What channel is Infowars on?
Fox. Well, what? No, before it was It was called something else, but it was on Fox. He was on Fox for a very long time. Very long time. That's where he got his big hit. And he also was like had hair and looked somewhat more respectable. And then he
didn't turn crazy. Yeah. He was like, I'm in the best health of my life and I'm taking these pills.
Yeah, I mean, he spent Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Look at a picture of Alex Jones and tell me this is a healthy man.
Well, no, look at a picture of Alex Jones in 2002.
All
Alex
right, I'm
Jones.
right. Alex Jones 2002.
That's what I'm about to do. I'm hoping that's a good year. None of these are
Yeah, this
accurate.
is a good like a.
Man, I got one picture. Let me show you this. Let me show you this picture. Let me show you this.
This is a good picture I have.
I know. I wonder if it's the same. Hold on.
Full head of hair.
Well, he does have that. Why don't I? Where the fuck is this picture in this article? What the fuck? I'll just open it as an image. Fuck it. You pieces of shit. Enhance. Look at that picture.
Enhance. Yes, look at this hair. That is newer than the one I'm looking at.
That is still he's newer. That's not.
He
him.
just looked like a white dude for a bit there.
I want to say Alex Jones. I'm gonna type in the word young because there's an image of where he's a reporter. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just a guy that I wrote young, and just like you, and it's fucking him.
The shirtless.
Flexing. Yeah.
Shirtless. Yeah. But I see him shirtless. You want to see him flexing again? Should I show you him flexing again? Here you go.
Sure.
I'll flex it. Is he in this one?
Look at all that muscle. It's relaxed
like,
though.
My chili and my paper plates and plastic.
Like
forks.
I get a little bit in my head about my own body type, but like
I don't ever give
I'm better
a shit
than
anymore.
he is.
I'm not. I'm worse. But you know, I'm not shirtless right now, so I'm okay with it. It's fine. What did he? Dude, no. Was he a bodybuilder? Why is he flexing in all these pictures? All right, never mind. Oh, I thought that was his hair. It's a towel. I'm not going to show it then.
I see an Alex Jones in 1995, but I don't know if it's real.
I got
it's
one
on the Joe Rogan subreddit.
I got one. All enhanced too, just for you guys. This seems about right.
That looks real.
No, that's real. But wasn't he like a correspondent for Fox for a bit?
You're the one who's telling me how many millions he has. I don't know his fucking backstory.
I'm pretty sure he was a correspondent. That's how he got. Like, he doesn't just go InfoWars and do it. He started somewhere. And why is he with the Logan brothers?
Let's see what Wikipedia says about him. He was born in 1974.
Why is he with the Logan brothers? Those guys are twats too. What the fuck?
The Waco siege happened when he was in his senior year of high school, when he was going to school in Waco, Texas. And he fucking is going off on Sandy Hook.
Hey, he was in high school. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. With that being said, though, I'm hungry, dude. Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry. I'm always I'm looking at the hill. I'm like, I'm gonna get at the top of that. I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna get that KFC that's at the top of that hill.
So I have to, because Timba's home now. Timba's here.
Right. Oh, you have to be a husband. Oh my god.
No, I have to like. Yeah, kind of.
They said for better or worse, Tool.
Okay, tell me this. Be honest. I want you to be 100% honest. Don't have any bias.
Sure, no bias.
I need you to do that. No bias. Be like Fox News.
I'm clear-minded.
All right. Okay. So, you have a surgery. You can get around. You're not like dying, but you can get around. But it hurts. You got to train yourself. You got to get better. Now,
you have to recover.
Yeah. Would you choose to go to a place where you are waited on hand and foot for free? They'll do anything for you.
You are framing this in a way that feels disingenuous.
But it's not. That's the problem.
I'm clear-minded, by the way. Tell me what this place is. You're like, the way you're framing it is so weird.
Fine. It's well, this is kind of fun. It's
have I been there?
It's a family's house. So a family member.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna wait on you, but they're not gonna guilt you. That's also a key. They don't guilt you. They're actually sincerely care about you. They're like,
right.
Hey.
They understand that you've gone through surgery, and
and they're not only waiting on you. You want a specific sandwich. They'll get you a specific sandwich. You went
through surgery. You deserve a specific sandwich.
But the whole time, you want like a wet, like warm cloth on your head. You got it. You want anything. You got it. No, nothing.
Sure.
They'll help you.
I mean, if I'm the host, you're only there for like half a day or whatever. Like that's easy.
No, you're
that's
staying
an easy commitment.
No, you're staying there.
For how long?
How long you want?
That's a pretty generous host.
Isn't it pretty? So yeah, they not only are waiting on you. Let's say at 2 a.m, you're like, God, I can't. Can you help me get up? They'll be down there, no complaints, no guilt, no holding it over you. They'll be there to help you.
I think this offer stands for a couple of weeks before it falls the fuck apart.
No. It doesn't. No, that's the problem.
You don't
it
know
doesn't.
that yet.
No, I do. I 100% do. In fact, they didn't want her to leave. They didn't want her to leave.
So you're mad because she left that and came back home to you.
Well, no. I'm not mad about anything. I just think it was foolish. I think it was foolish because I was like, my logic is our house has dogs. Our house also has a taller bed.
Maybe she loves dogs.
Nope.
Also, it's her house too. Like,
No, you're right. You're right.
maybe she wants to be at house.
Honestly, I'm going to say this as honest and cold. I hope I have a surgery and I'm going to be there for a month.
Damn.
I'm going to be there. I'll have a fucking
Well,
iPad
we've established with the juice, you don't want to do work
dude.
if available.
Oh, dude, I'm going to juice so hard when I'm there. I kind of want a surgery now.
You'll lose
just to
all
be
the weight
waited on.
just only drinking juice.
Oh, dude, so much juice. I might self-cath. And I won't even have to self-cath. I can make them cath me. It's so great. Like,
Put alcohol up my ass, you yell from the bed.
Literally anything. I could literally be like, oh, I could really go from Palek Paneer today, and I'd have it. I kind of want surgery now. I really do, just for that. It's
Try,
wild.
I don't know, fuck up your leg or something.
I know, I'm just gonna start jumping down the stairs. But that's the thing. I was like, I would like, I get it. Like if I sincerely thought my mom or my dad would be that, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. But they wouldn't. My parents suck.
I feel like the offer lasts about 3 days, and then after that, you're fucked.
No, this would
At least with my family.
No, this family would do it months, literal months.
Incredible.
It's wild, right? It kind of makes you want to break a bone.
But how do you make it look like an accident? That's the thing you got to plot out.
I'm stumbly. I could fall.
You can't be doing something you normally do.
Please go to your way to grab.
Not.
She's able to walk now.
You can't do something you're not normally doing, right? Like if you were to I fell into traffic. They're like, no, that doesn't make sense. He doesn't.
He doesn't leave the house. Yeah, I know. No, it'd be down these stairs.
So how do you get yourself severely injured when all you do is sit? Like you have to do it on the stairs. That's the only place.
I got a blood clot. Amputate. No.
How do you give yourself a blood clot?
Just from sitting down all the time, right? Isn't that how they do it?
You do it on purpose?
I don't. Oh,
I'm gonna sit more. I'm gonna sit more. I'm gonna eat a lot of sugar. I'm gonna wait until something goes wrong.
I'm just saying, like, it just sounds like a spa sounds amazing. Like, honestly, I wish I had parents as loving as that who would actually do that. Mine wouldn't give a shit. They're like, here's $50. Go fuck yourself.
Have you considered getting new parents?
I have. Apparently there's a lot of hot MILFs in my area, but they're not.
I've heard about it. If there's hot MILFs, there have to be hot DILFs. And if they're those, like, it can't be that expensive, right? To be like, hey, hang out together, be my mommy and daddy.
I mean, if they're that fun, they're online. Why not?
They're ready to party.
Man,
I wish my parents were ready to party.
I do too. I do too. Wait, are you going to Denver this weekend? You said?
No, Wednesday.
Oh, so you'll be back by Sunday or Monday?
Well, Saturday, I guess, is the one where last day we're there. And then we head home.
All right. I was just saying if we had to reschedule
we're there for
Monday.
a concert.
Oh, I thought we had to reschedule Monday, but we're good. This is a kink. It would have been a kink.
All I want is a mommy and a daddy who want a party.
Is this a kink? Is this a kink?
Of course, everybody loves a mommy. Everyone loves a daddy.
Could this really be a kink?
Everyone wants to fucking be a child and having parents who love them.
No,
I don't. Fucked up.
I wish being a butler was.
And then there are people who can't separate love from sex, and then it just gets all jumbled up.
No. What about a butler kink where someone has this sex? I don't care if they're jerking off later, but they have a thing where they want to just be a butler and be like, "Good day, sir."
There are people who do that.
Oh god,
they're called subs.
No, that's the whole sexual thing. I don't give a shit about that. I want someone just to polish my shoes, to bring me a drink, and get me some Palek Paneer or a good old taco from a place down the road.
In order to make this relationship work by traditional methods, because you are going to have to get them off the internet. Which means you are going to have to be a dom.
I don't want to do it. That's a lot of work too. Who wants to do all that shit, man?
All you need to do this is gonna come so naturally to you.
No, it's
all
not.
you
It's
need to
got too much
do
work.
is be rude to them, and they will do it. They'll lap it up.
That's even a lot of work. Like, I don't even want to do that. Like, who wants to do that? It's a lot of, like, I don't want to have to be expected to do anything. I just want to do it. I don't
You
want to be
legitimately
expected.
like you just tell them to do it. That fulfills the kink.
But that changes it. That changes it because now it's expected.
You just want them to
No.
not have fun while doing
No,
it.
the whole point is it needs to be fluid. It's not like, oh, I better call you.
Oh, there's a
piece
lot of
shit
fluid
today.
involved.
Yeah, I bet so. It now becomes a thing. Like, oh, I gotta fucking tell him to do it. Like now it's required. I don't want to do something that's fucking required. I want to just do it because I want to do it.
How do you feel about calling somebody by a
AIDS.
name, not slave, because we have to stay away from that word?
That's a dangerous territory. You're walking
Servant?
down there. Boy,
What do
can
you
I call
the
boy?
person who's subservient to you and they love to be
Bitch.
subservient to? Bitch works.
Cunt. I don't know.
Little
want it, like-
piggy.
No, that's what I call my tiny toe.
I'm saying there's options out there for you if you're willing to embrace a little bit of weirdness.
The second that's the moment. Nice
Mhm.
monk, by the way. I actually saw that. That's actually really funny. The moment
Might
that
be a
you-
bit weird when
No,
you tell
the
them to get you a
moment-
drink and they come.
Yeah, it's like I didn't ask for a white Russian.
Bop, 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 bop.
I just don't think like the second you add an expectation to it, it ruins it. Like I just don't want to deal with it. It's too much work.
You
Like,
don't
now-
want to
now-
expect them to do a thing?
No, you add an expectation out of me to do something. I got to be rude to them. I got to tell them, call them something. The second I have to do something, I don't want anything to do with it.
So it sounds like to me you want everything but want to put no effort forward.
100% Because the second you're adding a responsibility, it's like washing a dish in the sink. Is it really hard to clean a juicer? Probably not if you have that scrub brush. Sure, it's effort, but it's a little bit of effort. But I don't even want to do that. I don't want to deal with it. So why would I want to deal with this piece of shit who probably fucked up the drink in the
That's
first
how you
place?
need to talk to them.
No, because now they're expecting it. And I don't want
You're doing it. You're beautiful.
I don't want to have to deal with this bullshit. Like, hey, get out of my.
That's what you say.
No, get out of here, punk. Get the fuck out. I don't want to deal with your shit. That's the problem. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to what I need.
You're gonna say that, and they're gonna leave horny, and you're gonna feel bad about it.
No, I just need a replicator so I could be like computer, old fashioned, smoked. And then
You're telling me that telling the fucking computer to do that isn't too much work?
It's a machine. Who cares about machines?
No, for you.
You know, Detroit Become Human?
Because they're gonna be like, you need to say
no.
it specifically.
Yeah, I would tell him. I'd be like, yeah, smoked with this bourbon, this. Yeah. And then I would save it as a profile so I could
What if
just
you had
say,
to call the computer daddy and be mean to it?
And then I could say to they make profile one of it and they'd do it. You know, Detroit Become Human, other robots? I wish they all died. I kind of wish I played a little differently. Fuck them. Fuck those, especially the kid one. Who wants a kid child, you fucking rapist?
Don't make
Get
a
him outta
child
here.
robot. Fuck off.
I know, right? Who the fuck does that? Fucking pedos.
I'm assuming this child robot stays a child forever. This seems
That's
like a bad
actually-
way to live.
That's like the movie Interview with the Vampire. But
It's like the movie AI.
fuck, who gives a shit about that movie with the kid?
You
from
don't care
Sixth
about
Sense?
Steven Spielberg's epic tale about robots?
No, because it came out around the same time as iRobot, I think, didn't it?
Before it, but like a couple years.
Did it? Did it really come out
As I
before?
recall. When did AI come out?
I just good. 2001. Yeah, you're right. It came out before it.
Yeah.
Another
It was
movie
old.
came out around that same time though. Because I remember they always come out with new shit, right? Let's say
Sidewinder, why do you
robot
have your
movie.
Alexa set to be computer? That's a
'Cause
fucking dumb
he's a
thing to do.
cunt. He's a cunt. That's why.
Computer, call the police.
Computer, tell my address. Computer. I have AIDS.
Voice train it so it doesn't trigger on our bullshit. How about that?
No, let's say this right now. Let's say 10 years from now, or 20. I'll be very loose and goosey with this. Let's say 20 years, sex robots are a thing, but also maid
Sex
robots.
robot.
Yeah, sex robots, Roomba robots, telephone robots, whatever. We have robots running around now. All right, not very, but then you have the kid variants. We all know what's going to be used with those things. I don't think they should be allowed.
Yeah, those kid variants were made for people to do dirty things with.
Would you kill a kid
Probably
robot?
to call them boy and then to relive their fucking Blades of War game.
Could you? Would you? Blaze of War. Would you kill a kid robot if you had the chance?
No, because I'm like, I don't have the same sickness you have.
What do you mean the same sickness?
You are violently against children.
No. Only in fiction games.
Right.
A robot, though, I think it's.
Do you think you would be able to kill a robot child? What if it looked exactly like a kid? What if it said, "Don't kill me," as you were killing it?
How angry am I? Like hypothetically,
what did it do to make you so angry? Did it not make you the juice right?
Am I at a threat for life? Like if I think I'm about to die, or if this thing dying will save my life, oh yeah, I'll blast the shit out of him.
How the hell is the child going to risk your life? You're stronger than it.
Steel fucking alloy arms could probably pummel my face in. All I gotta do is get a magnet and be like, "Fuck you, bitch."
So you're just gonna think that the kid robot's gonna kill you.
It's probably coming to get us.
It's
probably gonna get us all, man. Fuck that child robot. That's what I said. Detroit Become Human. Like, oh, look at me. I put a face on them. They have personality. No, fuck you, do. Fuck these robots. Get them out of here. Get them out. What are they going to do? They're doing nothing. Have we not watched iRobot with Will Smith? We did recently. It's just a lot of problems.
At the end of the day, from Oza, the mango mimosa is the best.
I wouldn't, dude, but also, maybe it's, oh my God, I might get in trouble for this line. Maybe you're doing the kid a service by kid robot a service by executing him.
The kid robot is 2 years old. It is an infant. Thank you.
It's an infant? That's even worse. Because who owns?
Well,
this
no, because
robot?
it looks like it's like a 15-year-old.
Oh yeah, okay. If it looks like who owns this robot?
You do now.
No, I would never own a kid robot.
No, somebody you knew died, and they left you a kid robot.
Oh, I would
inheritance.
I would magnetize the fuck out of that thing.
They're immune to magnets.
I would.
The only way to kill them is to get a tool that looks a lot like a gun, point it at their temple, and pull the trigger.
I'd pull the trigger.
You sicko.
I have no function for this. Because then I would actually be mad about the friend, because I would assume the friend made a will about it.
Well, the friend died, yeah, and they were like, I want you to have a 15-year-old boy.
But why the fuck did my friend have this robot? Clearly he has some fucking issues that I wish I didn't know about. Him leaving it to me now makes me hate the friend.
Yeah,
the best thing I could
walks
do
up to you and says, "Do you need me to service you?" And you're
oh
like,
my god, oh my god.
And then
dude,
you pulled out the gun
up.
instantly.
They would have already, but then they see all the piles of robots behind me.
People just keep leaving you robots and their inheritances.
Am I a serial killer robot slayer? Like, is that even serial killing?
I mean, I don't think that's serial killing at that point.
Is that vandalism?
Because,
is that vandalism?
Yeah, you're vandalizing robots.
I'm just a little robot vandal. Is that all I am? And I would say I have plans, but Tool's died before. You're 1,000% right.
So, Tool, you need to buy the weird robot child so you can leave it to Monk.
I don't want to encourage this behavior. I think it's weird. Like, here's another example.
Weird. It's a hypothetical weird.
No, but I don't want to Google this, but I want to know if it exists.
With a child robot that people would give to other people?
No. Okay, so you know how there's those fucking... God, this is so fucked up. You know how there's like those body things, like sex dolls of like people? Are there lolicon versions?
The real dolls.
Are there lolicon versions?
Probably.
That's fucked up.
I wouldn't look that up.
I'm not looking it up. I just don't know. And that's the problem. We're all going to be left in, does it exist? So I got to go to Monk's house.
Okay. I bet Real Doll isn't willing to sell you one publicly that looked like a kid, right? Real Doll? You remember the movie Lars and the Real Doll?
No.
Everybody knew about this when I was a kid because, like, it was
Real Doll?
Real Dolls, the silicone dolls that you have sex with.
Yeah, there they are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got this. All right, let's look at shopper pro. Damn. All right. Damn, there's a lot.
That open.
I'm just saying there's a lot.
Well, I think they make them
there's
bespoke
some
for
with
you when you order
dicks.
it.
Some of them look fake.
Of course there's some with dicks. Some people need a dick. Dang.
Some of these look real fake. Some of them look all right. I guess. I don't know which one to click on.
I assume it depends on how much money you're willing to spend, right?
This is so fucked. I'm even on this site right now.
How did you not know about these? They existed since I was in high school.
I didn't know what they were called. I knew they existed. I didn't know what they were called.
They made a movie.
They have one called Petite. Okay, they do have kid versions. I guess not as much. But they're one of them is pretty fucking weird. There's Wicked, then there's Classic. All right, I'm gonna click on this one.
Computer, can I check out a Real doll?
Save $1,000 immediately if I don't change it. Estimated time to ship is 6 to 8 months.
Yeah,
How
they have
much
to make
is
it.
this? Yeah, how much is this fucking thing?
Thousands of dollars, I'm willing to wager.
Well, yeah, if they're fucking putting out, I can customize eyeballs and pubic hair.
But here's
Hell
the
yeah.
problem. You know how you don't like cleaning a blender?
I would never clean
This is going to have the same fucking problem. You're going to have to go in there clean that.
$7,173. But that's without me customizing it. God damn.
I wonder.
Buy one for a short and throw it up.
Fucking chat of the year right there. God damn.
That actually might have been my favorite.
You killed Tool. Which is fine, because now he can go get surgery and
I'm just thinking
probably...
of the logistics of that, walk in with it and be like, "Ah!" It just lands on his lap. He's like, "Oh,
I hate this," he yells.
That's such a good line, though.
Monk, it is dishwasher safe, but you have to figure out how to fit it in the fucking dishwasher.
And you got to
That's
make sure
the
it has like a
problem.
pressure wash system going in there. You got to blast it out.
You gotta blast it.
You got to blast it. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Cool. Well, this went down.
Aren't you
a
glad you
weird
learned about
track.
this?
I mean,
I'm glad I helped
didn't
you.
know what it was called. I still want to know if there's a lolly variant.
I
Just so
bet
we
you could. I bet you if you were a millionaire, you could ask them very nicely.
You wouldn't need the doll for that. You just buy the product.
Yeah, because that gets you in trouble.
Yeah, I don't think it stops anybody.
You start, it's like a serial killer progression. First you kill
Yeah.
a doll, like a Barbie, and then you move up to a bigger doll.
These
and
are the
then you move
dolls, by
on
the
to
way, they find,
terrible,
and the people
horrible
are like, there's a
crime.
body in the water, and someone just tossing their old doll out because they didn't want to wash it.
Is it clean now? You yell.
I threw it in the water to get clean.
It was
Jesus.
too sticky.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, there's that. I still think that anyone who buys the lolly shit should be on a list. And then
Like the
firmly
little,
executed.
like anime girl figurines. How do you feel about that?
Yeah,
Now,
that's
it's a
fucked
character
up.
in your favorite anime. Now, they are a child, but they are only dressed in their underwear.
And they're all Jesus. No, dude. That's still fucked up.
It is fucked up. People do that all the time. It's really
I know
weird,
they do,
isn't it?
but but if it's a 12,000-year-old dragon, still fucked up.
12,000? That's
yeah,
so many years. They've seen so much. They've seen before the birth of Christ. Imagine.
But it kind of puts in the interview of a vampire kind of like thing because of you remember was it Drew Barrymore? It wasn't Drew. What actress was that?
Yeah,
interview?
they don't
Is it
turn,
Drew
they turn
Barrymore?
a child, and it's bad. It's bad.
It's not
news.
Drew Barrymore though. It's someone else. Who
But
was
like
it?
all vampire media has that, and they're always like, "It's
Yeah.
bad. Don't do that."
Yeah, they say never turn a child because it gets fucking weird.
Right.
It
Like most vampire
was-
fiction, they go
this
and
is the
murder
new
them
one.
if they find
They
them.
made a show called Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah.
All right, that's not what I wanted.
Jersey Devil says Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst, thank you. So it's Kirsten Dunst. Yeah, it was Mary Jane. That's right. That's right. So imagine like she's like what 12 in this fucking movie, and now you're 12 for like 300 fucking years.
Right.
And then you're seeing Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise just banging each other, and you're like, I want some of that.
Can't.
And then you can't, but you could.
Yeah.
Like
If only you weren't 12.
Yeah, so that's like the 1,000-year-old dragon ant thing, but still, you look like a child. Let her burn in the sun. Fuck her. Not literal. Burn her in the sun.
Yeah, you got to choose your words carefully here.
Yeah, man, that movie was pretty sick though, right? I might have to watch this movie again. I haven't
I
seen
like
this.
Interview with a Vampire.
I haven't seen this movie since it was on UPN back in
Oopin'.
whenever UPN was a thing.
You probably saw a censored version.
I did, and I was like 2 or 3 in the morning. It was 2 or fucking 3 in the morning. That's when I last saw it.
Yeah,
And
it's a good
it was-
movie, but it is very interested in the minutia of vampire.
I remember it all, and it was pretty funny. And the ending is really terrible. And was this Christian Slater? Is one sexy boy. I can't believe they made a show about this now. I'm kind of annoyed because now when I look for it, it's going to show the show. And I'm kind of annoyed. Brad Pitt, also not a good actor until his later years. I'm just going to say it, guys. I don't think Brad Pitt was a great actor or is a great actor. I think
He's okay. Whatever.
Is he?
He's fine.
I don't think he shines until I would say in the last 10 years. You know, post him beating Angelina Jolie, probably allegedly.
Meet John Black or whatever. Joe
Oh yeah,
Black?
meet Joe Black. Yeah, that was fine, but he's supposed to play an emotionless twat because he's the
Yeah,
fucking
he
death,
worked great
right?
in that.
Yeah, which is fine, but I think everything else until his later years where he has the fuck you money. He's like, I'm just gonna have fun with all these things I'm doing. And I think that's where he shined. I think that's where he does better.
Yeah, it's because he got to choose his things after that point.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to try to be cool. I'm like, what has he been in? Let's look at Brad Pitt before we close out. All right, 12 Monkeys. I guess he was pretty good in that.
That
I'll
was
allow
fine.
it.
What's in the box? He was in What's in the
Yeah,
Box.
yeah, but I think through
That was
most
7.
of that, I think throughout that movie though, he was kind of just blah. Legitly. I think it was a little bit. What the hell? Why isn't it showing me as producer? I'm looking at his producer.
Yeah, no, you want to see things he was in. Actor.
Yeah, why is that showing up? Actor. Previous. There we go. All right, here we go. So he actually was in the movie Hunk. He was a boy at the beach uncredited, but we're not going to count that. He was in 21 Jump Street with, what's his face? Not going to count that. Dark Side of the Sun. Who gives a shit? Never heard of it. Freddy's Nightmares. What the fuck is this? He was Freddy Krueger made a TV show. I had no fucking idea. Might have to watch that one day, but not today. It lasted 1 season. Yeah, 2 seasons. Whatever.
Wow, he was in a lot of shit all the way back to 1987.
Yeah, he was what? He was in Thelma and Louise.
He was in Dallas.
He was in Thelma and fucking Louise. I had no idea. Or Tales of the Crypt. I had no idea that. True Romance?
He was in everything for a while.
He was really in True Romance? Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking of. What is the one I'm thinking of?
Oh, right.
Which is the one with
Meet Joe
Arnold
Black
Schwarzenegger?
is kind of his breakout, huh?
No, I think
guess
Interview with the
7 was there.
Vampires. Interview with the Vampire.
All
Interview
right,
with the
yeah.
Vampire is, I think, his breakout. That makes sense that he's a...
What about Cool World? Remember
What
Cool
else?
World?
No, I don't.
That was the animated thing.
Oh, yes, I do actually
Where
know
having
this
sex
movie.
with a cartoon will fuck you up.
I actually do remember this movie.
It's a weird movie. It's
a-
actually kind of amazing.
It's actually a good movie. Animated kind of. It's not as good as Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but it was around that same time.
No. It was originally going to be an X-rated movie, and then they fucking cut
Lies,
it back
thank
until it was
you.
PG-13.
So I would say Interview with a Vampire that was his breakout. That was where he was like, "Hey, I'm in a movie with Tom Cruise. I'm on his milk." Because then he did 7. He had 12 Monkeys, which he was in only for a little bit though, but he was there.
I'm trying to look through these and see
Meet
if there's
Joe
like
Black.
something that is his best movie to me.
I would say Fight Club. I think he did a okay job, and The Mexican.
Yeah, Fight Club, he also kind of plays just like a one-note person because he's just supposed to be a manifestation of a person's
Yeah, The
fucking
Mexican then. The Mexican I thought was
aggression.
fine. Ocean, he just plays himself. Who gives a shit? Then he's Troy, plays the
Yeah,
same
I mean-
bullshit.
He stopped being interesting after Fight Club, I think.
No, I think he becomes better at interesting in Megamind, even though it's a voiceover role. Maybe I think it starts with A Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I think that's the role that.
Is that where he gets into Inglorious Bastards? Good time.
Yeah, so I think Curious Case is when he like changes. He's like, I got fuck you money. I don't care anymore because I got all that Ocean's money. And then he does Inglorious Bastards. Then he does
He was
Megamind.
in Deadpool too. I never saw
Yes,
it. But
that's the whole point. He was in it because he was the invisible guy. And he gets electrocuted. That was the whole like goof. Killing Them Softly was good. World War Z was fine. Moneyball was great. 12 Years a Slave, never seen it. Fury, good, but he plays the same role. He does basically Inglourious Bastards.
oh
again.
yeah, I forgot about Ad Astra. That was a bigger movie.
That was AIDS. And then Bullet Train, literally great. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I thought he was great in. I liked him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I thought it was fine. I thought it was a fun movie. So yeah, I honestly think after Curious Case of Benjamin Button is when he got rid. He had all that fuck you money already. He's like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna have
stopped
fun.
being like big, I guess, after the early 2000s. Like
He's
in the
actually
2010s,
hasn't-
he's been
He
kind
hasn't
of like
been in much
weird.
actually, if you think about it. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna start talking about this is from 2000.
After 2010, he like stopped being
Snatch.
a
He
serious
was
actor.
good
It
in
looks
too.
like
Actually, Snatches he was really good.
like 2000s is where he shined, and then after that, he just kind of like does whatever.
So he did the Mexican Spy Game. He was barely in Spy Game. He cameoed in Friends, uncredited, doesn't count. Then he did Ocean's 11, made a lot of fuck you money. Then he was in Jackass in a monkey suit, doesn't count. Full Frontal, I don't know the fuck that movie is. Now I do. I actually remember it. Trash movie. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
He was in an episode of King of the Hill, apparently.
He was. He
That's
actually
funny.
was Boomhauer's cousin or something like that. He was in a voiceover for Sinbad. Who cares? That's where he was Patch Boomhauer, I guess, for King of the Hill. Then he was in Troy, trash movie. Ocean's 12, sequel. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. This is when
That one was like the big movie,
movie,
huh?
That was his big movie at the time. This is when he broke up with
Oh.
Jennifer Aniston.
Curious Case
and-
was big though.
And then did Angelina Jolie. This is when he like cheated and did Angelina thing. Then Babel came out. Thought the movie was trash, but everyone else thought it. Then he did Ocean's 13. Assassinations of Jesse James and the the coward Robert Ford. I actually remember when this movie was made. I actually remember everything about this movie.
Yeah.
This movie was actually pretty good. He was in a commercial for SoftBank for some reason. Burn After Reading, I remember watching. Curious Case of Benjamin Button, never watched. Then he started doing his fuck you bullshit.
Inglorious
True
Bastards
Romance
was
had
a
a
great
small
way to
part, but
enter his fuck you bullshit.
It was. I think
he's
that was
fantastic in that movie.
I think he was pretty good in it. I think honestly, of all his movies, Killing Them Softly, I did enjoy. Fury was fun, but it was also felt very ingloriously. Once Upon a Time. I don't know what this Fast Times at Richmond
I feel
High
like
Table read. What the
World War Z is probably his last push as a big actor, right?
They did a table read of that movie. I didn't realize that. And Jennifer Aniston was in it.
Well, okay.
with
Once
Brad-
Upon a Time Out in Hollywood is still him
I
being
think-
big actor.
And Babylon, actually. Babylon was a movie
Yeah.
that failed, but it was a big shot. Yeah. Fury
He
had
used to be
tank.
like multiple
Yeah, I
times
know
a
it
year,
did.
and then he spaced it out after that point.
I remember Fury. Fury was kind of fucked though because the tank was broken most of the time. Bullet Train was big, kind of. I don't know if Bullet Train went to theaters, but I think it was a Netflix thing. No, it did go to
It
theaters.
was 2022, which makes it weird, right? Because of COVID.
COVID changed how movies were released. Bullet Train was pitched as a big movie, or at least it had a budget of a big movie. But
It
my
seems like
God,
it
was
was
it good?
Well received, like a 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, but I gotta show you guys this. There's something going on with her neck. I don't enhancing that.
Whose
way
neck?
is- This woman's neck right here in this picture. Like I think they photoshopped it. It just looks off.
Did you enhance it? Like, I'm sorry.
That's the
I'm
best I can do.
behind.
It's the best I can do. I can share it directly to you though, so you can have a better view.
That doesn't
yeah,
seem like it's gonna help me much at that size.
Yeah, I know. This is the best. Every time I enhance, it gets smaller. This is literally.
Can you
the
right click it,
best.
open it in a new window, and
Nope, it's in its own little bullshit. This I could probably Google the poster. This woman over here's face doesn't match the body at all. It looks like they just plopped it on. Maybe it's the shadows, maybe it's the lighting, but it also just looks like a Lego figurine. This movie was good. Something off
Have you ever
about it,
heard
right?
about the politics of movie posters?
Oh, it's totally anything about a movie poster is bullshit.
Like how much it costs to have the actors, how big they are on the thing, effectively.
It matters, and if their name's on it, and
Yep, the
like,
order of the
everything.
names are in
It's
order
everything's
of
bullshit.
cost.
Maybe
It's
just
amazing.
look at her personality. I'm not talking about her body. I'm saying her head doesn't have the same lighting as her body.
Also, the only woman on the no wait, there's two.
There's two. There's her too.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, they're
it's
the
a
only
tiny
two
picture.
women. There's only two women in the movie.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. Well, I mean, you got Brad Pitt, who's great. These two guys really steal the show a lot. I don't fully remember him. He barely shows up. Whatever. I'm not going to spoil it. But these two guys right here really, and Brad Pitt, literally steal the show.
Pitt?
Oh yeah, they do. Well, Brad Pitt just doesn't even want to be there. And I love any movie where the character just doesn't want to be there. He's like, I just don't want to deal with this shit. And I fucking love it. It's relatable. It's like he's like, I don't want to clean the juicer. I honestly do. It's a good movie. Have you not seen this yet?
I haven't seen Bullet Train.
You should really watch Bullet Train. I don't recommend a lot of movies, but
no.
I
haven't seen a lot of new movies since pandemic started, and then
this is on
Netflix.
Apart.
I believe it. How often do I watch Netflix?
I know. I only watched it because I thought it was going to be trash, and I was working at the time. And as I was working, I started looking up, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I stopped working. I started watching.
It's actually good.
It's actually good, which blew my mind. I had the lowest expectations of this movie, and then I started watching it, and I was like, "What the fuck? This is such a fun movie." It's only good. Well, there was that article that came out where it was how many lines of dialogue do men in movies have compared to women, and it's great. I'm happy. Let's see if I can find it. Men dialogue in movies.
I've run out of drinks.
I'm about to be closing it out because I'm starving. I kind of think this if this is the same.
Percy?
Oh yeah, 100% Percy.
I don't understand. I don't understand what a Percy is.
Well, you watch the movie, you'd figure it out.
I don't want to watch a movie.
The movie's
That's too much
good,
work.
All right,
Can you bring someone to my house that will tell me about the movie?
I can spoil
Perhaps
it. I'm not gonna.
A friend of mine dies and gives me a child robot.
A child
that can
robot.
Tell me...
So this is men speaking on the right, women speaking to the left. My characters with more than 100 words. So I feel like this is kind of bullshit though, because they're choosing very specific movies. Honestly, I think this list.
Well, it's the best picture winning film, so actually it's not. I mean, it's specific, but it's also.
I think they could do better by taking all movies that had a theatrical run.
I think you'll end up with a more skewed list than this.
For theatrical run?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean,
have you ever like after people told me about the Bechdel test, I started paying attention a lot more about how the ratio of men to women speaking was, and I'm like, all right, maybe they're onto something here.
I mean, we should watch that one movie that was on Amazon Prime where there's only women in the movie. Oh!
Yeah, that'll help. That one video will help skew this.
I mean, I know it's a problem, but on the other hand,
it's a problem of most movies have the main protagonist as a guy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I'm sorry if it was honestly just make better characters. All you gotta do is make a better character.
Well, and some of that is because most people who write for movies are guys, so they make the main character a guy. If there were more main women writing main things, but that gets tricky because the women do write, but they don't get picked up. And
no, it's not that. I think they make it guy because it's a lot easier to sell it to other countries.
Well, not only that, but to China, our own country.
Middle
have
East.
You seen people riot when like a video game character in a sequel
100%
is a woman instead of a guy?
Yeah, but they're right about that. No, I'm totally fucking around. No, no, they do, but I think that's only more so lately. I don't think those were issues back here. Not so
King's
much.
Speech doesn't count because the guy stutters, so he says the same word a lot.
Nor should Hurt Locker because it doesn't have women in it at all.
It's I mean military, but I mean women were in the military at that time.
Schindler's List doesn't have any women talking.
I'd believe it.
No, they have to speak more than 100 words. That's what it's critiquing. Characters who say more than 100 words. I'm actually kind of surprised by Schindler's List, though. Silence of the Lamb, yeah. American Beauty,
Wait,
yeah.
Silence of the Lamb. Okay, there's one woman. It's kind of actually the point of the movie when they do
No,
it,
there's
because
multiple.
like even in
There's
well,
multiple.
no, I mean like the main woman is
American, yeah,
the,
but it's not how many.
the one with the lines.
Oh, okay. It's proportions of words spoken by characters with more than 100 words. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, there's a woman in the thing.
Like in Silence of the
Titanic.
Lambs, you have basically the one woman
I mean,
who
Return of
actually
the
has a role.
Return of the King is awesome because of literally, I think the only woman is the one who's like, I'm not a man, and kills the fucking dude. I think that's the only woman because of who says more than 100 words.
And I'm not a man is only 3
But she says
words.
more, like, I got you, Mary. Burp, derp, 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 derp.
I'm not a man. I've got you, Mary, is a handful. No, I got you.
Birdman. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's slam this.
Argo.
Argo was surprising too, because there's a lot of women in that movie, but there's also a lot of dudes in it, so the proportion's kind of off. Because it actually had, like, I think 4 main women characters who did talk a
Argyle.
lot, more than that even. But the problem is also it had like 20 dudes in it, 20 to like probably 50 dudes. Archiventus, RG Bunker, Archie Bunker. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Any last words? We're closing out.
Nah, I'm good. I'm out of town most of the week, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, you'll have fun. I was gonna go out of town, but I bought a new computer instead. Thanks, Sidewinder. Go fuck yourself. No,
Real
I'm probably
problem. Oh,
I'm
hey, guess what
probably-
just happened?
Huh?
Guess what just happened? Like literally, I just got the message.
Oh!
I bet it tastes good.
Nah, it'll taste overly salty.
I want to
and...
taste Tool.
Oh,
Put Tool in
yeah.
my mouth.
Oh yeah.
You
That
still
one's
wanna?
good.
Do you still wanna?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I still
perfect. Perfect. I'll probably go somewhere in April still. I might drive to Louisville again. Not tell Conti though.
Whoa.
I might not tell Conti. Baltimore said he might meet me there. So I might just drive to just for like a longer weekend, like maybe leave Thursday.
Well, if Conti was paying attention to the streams,
You'd hear.
yeah.
No, I actually, since he's not watching, he's not here. I'm actually the plan I have is I'll go there, and I'm gonna Instagram and as much as possible, and be like, I'm here, and I guarantee you though, I still won't get messaged. Guaranteed.
Makes sense.
We should do an over under. But Balti said there's a chance he might come out. You think he's on a raft game? Is he playing that right now?
Is he a raft?
Is he
Did he
playing
turn into a
Yeah, he
raft?
is playing. He's playing raft right now. That's right. What a dirty bitch. Since I'll just air all the tea. You know how many times I spoke to Conti since November?
1.
Joyce said got it. Just once. It was 1, yeah. So, it happens.
Monk
It
also
happens.
guessed 1. Good job, Monk.
He knew that though. I think so. We'll see. But I might go in April. So if anyone wants to go to Louisville in April, it's gonna be a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm leaving Thursday. AIDS. I'll leave Thursday morning. All right. Get fucked, everybody. See you.